playing first, 29 for now. Now, Australia, Todd Murphy, which is the off, and drop an off and pick. He's a left hand. So, the Australian uh, that always have this leadership thing fundamentally about their attack is predominantly based on pace with one spinner. Well, that's somebody's imagination because even though they dropped a spinner,
they replaced him with
they
another.
didn't replace him with a fast. So Todd Murphy, the off spinner, was dropped and replaced by a left arm spinner in Connolly. Them saying can bat a little bit as well.
So that means the injury argument was completely shut down already.
The injury argument was by people who don't understand the game.
No.
Or people who just want to compete with me without the knowledge. So no, Australia are again playing three spinners. And Travis Head. I think Travis will get a wicket too. Let me see. Travis Head is a man with bowling moon, little left farm, hopefuls, them call it. So yeah, Australia, who always are leadership has a policy of playing three fast bowlers and a spinner. Well, this Australian team in the first test played three spinners. And fundamentally, they are also playing three spinners in this game. All right, which number will work? 676, 69, 68? Or 613?
If it's over here, it's 613.
613 9129. So we'll give both 676 6968 or 613 9129.
I saw an article because a long time when I talk about the JFF,
Yeah.
like Dennis Chung was defending. I think is Wilkes, who was a part of the technical committee. What's the gentleman? I think he used to attend.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, but one of the gentlemen was a part of the technical committee initially with Ronald Speed, was suggesting that the JFF doesn't treat the regular girls the way they should, and the boys are being treated much better.
Yeah.
Well, you know, generally in organizations, the people who bring in the money will generally be treated. You're not saying you must not treat other people well enough, but generally people who bring in the bulk of the finance to the organization will be treated better.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the GenSec response was, but the boys are the football mainly is about the in Jamaica, international football is about the reggae boys.
All right.
The senior men. So they're always going to get better treatment or more visibility than the females. That's it.
All right, so we can start now. Nick said, let's start the ball rolling. So we start.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, man. How you
doing? Yes. Big up the fearless fans of the show that gone at the match. Unfortunately, I couldn't wait to make it, but yeah man, big them up.
Yeah.
Right, but having bigging them up, me have to go beat one of them though. Zidane, you watch any basketball on Tuesday between Brooklyn Nets and Houston Rockets?
Oh yes, man. I'm watching the Houston Rockets keenly these days, man. I don't miss a Houston game.
So right now, Houston are praying, that's Brooklyn Nets not make the playoff and meet them, Because if Brooklyn Nets ever make the playoff and meet Houston Rockets, Houston have no chance.
Oh, because of the head-to-head?
Yes.
Yeah, they played twice and Brooklyn won twice. So if Brooklyn make the playoffs, they will be seen as a greater contender than the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, man.
Because
if Brooklyn Nets ever make the playoff and meet Houston Rockets, if I hope they don't make it.
Yes.
I remember the word I use. If yes, so
hey, the man lose the game like a joke. The man lead with seconds left in the ball and dash with the ball. It was embarrassing.
Yeah, hey, I think Brooklyn Nets did it deliberately for me to win this argument.
Hey, that team. Hey, and you know when Orville asked him, when he said, "All right, I pick Houston to be in the conference final," and Orville said, "Them are who?" Correction say, "I don't know." So basically, correction by saying he doesn't know who else will be there is saying Houston are the number one contenders to make to the Western
Yeah, man,
Conference.
this is very much an outer class.
But as
Yeah,
I
man,
said,
yes,
the
very much
argument
an
is
outer class.
going. We wouldn't start live yet.
Again, let me careful in the outer class thing, because next year, yes, I mean,
Yes.
So let me take back that one.
Yeah.
So Zidane, and I'm more serious note though. What do you think about that team where our artist put out there yesterday?
Listen, even though we get City 5-1, if you actually watch the game for a long period in the game, it was very intense and it was very close. And City had a lot of, after the first 10 minutes, City had a lot of the ball and they were quitting. So remember them hit a ball and they hit a ball towards them. Ryan made a wonderful save and all of that. So it was an intense game for the most part. It's only in the second half.
Hold on, Zidane.
So hold on.
Careful, hold on, man. You remember you ain't got it. But careful, when you talk about, you have to watch that game. I remember there's an ongoing debate with the Orville games, you know. So be careful how you say, even though Arsenal win 5-1, if you did City game, so you don't be careful because you have a man beside you.
No, but if you watch the game,
use that game, so.
No, but if you watch the game, you're in a better position than that. So I don't believe we should have started this exact same team because after that difficult game we had on the weekend, I was disappointed that he started. Everybody was starting that game, pretty much.
So I'm looking from the standpoint, and I'm no Arsenal fan, but football we analyze. I'm looking from the standpoint, Zidane, that you have us to play, meaning Liverpool. If you can beat us, that is still 6 points if we beat Everton. But we still have games to go, and you expect Liverpool to drop some more points. So I'm thinking about in the standpoint that you still have a chance to win the Premier League. It's your cup that you're already 2 love down. Remember, you don't start 0-0, you know.
Yeah.
You don't start 0-0. If you didn't start the game 0-0, I can understand.
No, when I'm saying
Yeah.
you should have played some other people, I'm not talking about weakening the team, and I'm talking about us freshening the team, which would have made it stronger. Because if you're in the semi-final, you have to try and win now. So maybe not disagree
Yes,
with
that's a fair point.
Yeah. I remember we're off this weekend. You know? So if we had if we had a tough Premier League game this weekend, or in the Premier League game, then I could understand your argument.
Right, yes,
Yeah.
True. That's a fair
Premier League
point.
are hard because Liverpool is not losing games. They have only lost 1 game this season. It's going to take more than Liverpool dropping points, meaning drawing games. I'm going to say we're 2-3 defeats at home to Liverpool. Could be wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. But we're not seeing 2-3 defeats this season for Liverpool.
So if you're the manager of Liverpool, speak as a football analyst now. How would you approach a Scotland game in terms of being down 1-0?
No, Liverpool have a cakewalk over the weekend in FA Cup. You have to try and come back.
I'm not talking about FA Cup. They have
Yes,
they have
so
the same
I'm saying because he has a cakewalk.
I'm talking about this game today,
Yeah,
not the FA Cup weekend.
And because he has a cakewalk game over the weekend, he should go full throttle for this game today. You have to win cups, man. That wouldn't be a fair number. You have to win trophies, brother.
True. I especially you come back home now and
Yes.
no guarantee.
Exactly.
No guarantee. So you as a manager. But I was just thinking as a Liverpool fan though that the major cup is what I was thinking about. No one getting the injuries and all of that.
You can rest him over the weekend. Yeah, man.
All right.
I'm on sale. All right, pick up.
Yeah.
Let's take our first break.
Clear your barrels and personal shipments with ease and convenience. Request a customs contactless clearance today through CCP at jca.gov.jm. The time by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
1:15.
Come catch the action at the National Stadium on Saturday, February 8th, 2025 for the Camperdown Classic, the showcase of sprinters. Come out and support your favorite team or athlete. Adults, $1,000. Children, $500. Come see the best boys and girls compete to make qualifying times for boys and girls camps. The meet will also feature local and international senior athletes. That's the 20th staging of the Camperdown Classic, February 8th, 2025.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission JADCO needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website at jadco.gov.jm. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
Need to brighten up your dimly lit spaces while saving on electricity? Look no further. Fosbridge is having an up to 50% off solar lighting sale from now until February 28th. Solar garden lamps, wall mounts, and solar flood lamps. Visit us in Kingston, Mandeville, Draxall, and Montego Bay. Call us at 876-937-5099. Don't miss this solar lighting sale from now until February 28th. Open Sundays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, the Sports Desk.
All right. People of Jamaica, the strangest scorecard in the unfolded yesterday. Windwards against Trinidad and Windward Islands first class cricket were all out. Were bowled out for 166. Listen to the scorecard. Solazano make 6. Pascal make 9. Kotoy make 2. Ambris make 9. Descartes make 6. Benjamin make 1. Legion 2. Daryl Cyrus 2. Gillian Tyson. Look, you want to hold them with 166. That's true. Kavem had 126. So one man made 126 out of 166. Nobody else got it. Guyana versus. Windward versus. Strange indeed. We go back. Hello.
Hello, Orville. What's up? How are you doing, my brother?
How are you, my brother?
A good support. You all right? Support to Orville, Kings and Zidane.
Yes, man.
indeed.
You're here, my boy. You today. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. League time now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You know which team want to win this year, my youth or next person? That them may have to find out. Brother, let me ask you a question, my youth. Why two football teams have to get the same nail? 1-0.
Two teams get 1 nil. Explain.
Yeah. Explain that question.
Yeah.
What do you mean by
Teams them have to get the same score. I mean. Yeah.
then nobody? I make him explain.
Yeah, what you mean by the two teams get 1?
Sometimes when you watch football, me see teams them get 1-0. Two different teams me.
Oh.
I don't understand. Like you're watching two different games
Yeah.
Then I say, come on.
and the two teams get 1 nil. You're wondering why?
Yeah.
You
Yeah, man.
you're not sounding so. Yeah, I'm lost as to what you're trying to say. Put it
Yeah.
away.
Because sometimes when you watch football, sometimes you have to team get 2-0 and the other one 1-0.
Okay. All right. Sir.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
sometimes you can get 2 of them, make it 2 of 1. That's how it happens. And sometimes you
Yeah,
get 3
yeah.
1 and 1 though.
Yeah. Take up, man.
All right.
Yeah. I love the sports, and one kind of question me that like ask you. Why sports is not the way it used to be like back in the days, like boxing and basketball and then something there.
Life changes and sports are part of life.
Yeah. And some people say sports boring to some people, but to me, sports don't boring. It's fun.
People think, oh, it's exciting. It's entertainment. Man. That's why people play big money to watch it.
Yeah. My favorite sport is cricket and running, and football, and horse racing, and tennis, basketball.
Boy, you want real sports, man.
me a YouTube sports channel you can watch it.
What?
All right, my boss. Let's follow the sport. Yeah, give me a shout.
Yeah, man. And keep it locked. Style.
All right.
Big up yourself.
Yeah, man. So let us move on.
What's the latest?
Now? Lee was on 140. I like how you enjoy that. How much team got? 31. And I you in Karma Court. I have a lot of time for enjoy that. I think at the next really potentially proper test pass. But we go back on that. Hello? Hello? Person is there and no answer.
It's supposed to be Garvey. Garvey, you don't know better than this, Garvey, man. The line is open. Talk to us. Listen, Garvey, listen to the radio.
Yeah, man, I hear now.
Okay.
Say say hello, man.
No,
We
we
weren't
didn't.
here.
We're hearing you now.
What go on there? No, I hear you now.
Boat mouth has been talked about.
Yeah,
Royal boat. Yeah.
What go on?
I'm here, man.
Me a little man come on yesterday, a real kind of go on like him. But when me check it himself,
Oh, bull?
I hope I'm not go on like a bull, but when me check it, a calf.
We eat your food in the prediction thing, you know, Garvey.
No, we not do that, you know, we profit, you know. Me not already tell you book it.
Book it.
But you know, 2 money line, me don't know how bulls so excited. We not talk when the money time in the bull, we not kill, you know.
But hold on. The expert them sound like them are edge towards Philly, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They are suggesting
Yeah,
that.
man.
They are suggesting
Them
that.
are working Vegas.
Some suggesting that it could even be a
Watch it.
blow.
And
Hold
watch
on.
it, yeah.
Some suggesting that it could even be a blowout, my boss.
So
That
that
it will
he said,
blow
"Oh,
the
one
cheese."
blow come on, and that's how win. You would expect them is the goat, then, right?
That's a great comeback. If he's the underdog and he come play brilliant and overcome the better team. Oh, that, yes, indeed.
Yeah, but he's consistently done that in his career, you know. We'll get to that.
Yes.
But by the way, Orville, I have to dry up on this one. What's that with? Oh, yeah, rough up G.
I was roughing up G's there.
No, me understand. See, the cause of promotion, like, boy, yeah, get some heavy lumps administered here. Yeah? But the man want to talk about NFL, you know, just ready to cut off the man with that.
And let me know when that and I'm
No,
retired
man,
now.
the man want to talk NFL, man. Yeah, but me know to say yesterday, never want nobody talk anything else. That's how usually happen when a man found in.
Okay.
You understand? Him a ball before. So me I leave you alone, man.
All right, sir. The
Preach.
choice is yours.
Bring up yourself, preacher. Me here, preacher, I talk about Larry Bird today.
No, it sounds very impressive.
It sounds impressive, not true. Yeah, Larry Bird started his career, but you see, where context comes in now. So Larry Bird won the championship in his second season, Zidane.
Mm-hmm.
But during that season, there had 3 players who were ranked top 10 in MVP voted. They had a man like Tiny Archibald, who was a franchise player, of course. They had Robert Parrish, who was 19 MVP voting, but they also drafted Kevin McHale that year. So they basically played with 4 Hall of Famers.
Hold on. A lot is irrelevant to me, you know. As long as he was a part of the championship team, he won it.
No, but he had a part of it too.
Yeah.
He didn't win finals MVP that year. You know that?
Okay. So every championship Mahomes won finals MVP in.
Most definitely.
Oh, that's not what I not understand what you have to do, right?
Mahomes and John, man.
No. You're always
Next thing,
hold on. You're always talking about the importance of titles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. you're always talking.
Yes,
You're always talking about the importance of titles. And now that the title thing I work against you, and all of a sudden you attack.
How is it working against me? All right, look at the box down Orville. How is the type?
No, I know.
Nobody take that thing working. Hold on, let me respond to the man, no man.
Yeah.
How is the Tigers thing working against you when Mahomes win more championship than Bird than I first ever see? Explain.
No, I just when Zidane, when you told us a while ago that,
No, sir. I am providing some context to Larry Bird's first championship. He won his first championship in his second season, just like Mahomes.
you said that already. I know you don't hear what me have to say.
Fine as MVP. He was not anyway. Me not time to have it. So you just wait.
I am going to make.
You're going to get 20 minutes later.
Hold on. Hey, I am going to make the point. If it take me till 4 o'clock, the point will be made. 20 minutes. Good. All I'm saying until the argument will turn up, no, because a certain man thing. Let me not set up for prelude to that. All I'm saying is that Gavi is a man always talk about the importance of titles. Titles this and titles that. I am surprised that when the argument comes up now that Larry Bird won a title in his second year, all of a sudden Gavi wants to contextualize title. That's all I'm saying. When he didn't contextualize him, said, I'm going to win much title and I'm going to win that. That's all I'm saying. But guess what? Somebody who I'm sure can talk about this far more eloquently than I can. Just walk into the studio. Good afternoon, Mr. Preacher, sir.
Good afternoon.
Put him up, yes. Me not. Say it again.
Afternoon, listeners.
No, we're not hearing. We're not hearing through the.
Yeah, I hear.
Not hear him. Say it again.
Afternoon to the listeners. Afternoon, Gavi.
Oh, but I hear him now. All right, let me just say one thing before we leave Gavi and you and Preacher. I heard an attempt yesterday. Oh, Jesse Blake coming up. Lord of mercy. Yes, Jesse Blake coming up at 1:30. Gavi, you want Preacher with this one at 1:45? Is he there?
Gavi.
Oh, him gone. Him gone.
No, I mean, he probably gets cut off, but
yeah,
I'm here. You know.
I'm
very
interested.
Hold on. You want to hear the people? Yesterday, CC. At the first I hear CC, I said, no, my time up, we need to leave after the radio. That was the biggest stroke of yesterday. Remember yesterday, we did, and the CC, who is one of the callers that we always complain, want a lot of radio time.
Yeah, that was kind of
got so much punks that CC said, all right. So that was CC. I hope that is not what Gavi's doing.
I don't think so.
No. But let me say one more thing. Callers coming up against callers is a sports desk initiative. Callers with opposing views and them screen it up is a sports desk initiative. I heard an attempt yesterday to copy the sports desk style. Remember the man them gone with my style and my winner argument style. That guy. The man them gone with my word style, which is a word me I define. That gone. Me link up in December for 50 years. That gone. Them they get copy as well. Do me a big up. No copy my face up style. And I heard an attempt to Mount Salem yesterday. The guy has no shame. So while it lasts, people, this is the we'll have Gavi and Preacher after our justice. Good. We're coming back after the break.
The national budget is everybody's business because it impacts every Jamaican. The time brought to you by the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service is
1:30.
Super Center, everything for your home and more.
Whether you are redecorating your home, looking for a gift idea, or simply feel for some retail therapy, Asden Super Center is the place to be. Regal Plaza, Kingston, and Linston. We have it all. From linens and curtains to appliances and cookware, furniture, rugs, and wall decor. It's everything for your home and more.
Asden Super Center, we're gonna make you smile. Make you smile. Asden Super Center, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
Give a little,
A little something. US $1 JD 150 every time you receive a remittance from Lasco Money Transfer to sponsor a social project selected by the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange. Say, I want to donate $1 to the cashier. Donations accepted at these locations. 38 and a half Red Hills Road, Kingston 10, 15 Chandos Place, Popping Square, Kingston 10, and Shop 203 Bayway Shopping Center, 3 St. James Street, Montego Bay.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by EdgeChem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, and Foswich.
La Liga president Javier Tebas says Real Madrid have lost their head after his Spanish club launched an unprecedented attack on the league's referee. Real Madrid sent a formal letter of complaint to the Spanish FA and Spain's High Council for Sports after suffering a 1-0 defeat at Espanyol on Saturday. The only goal of the game was scored by Espanyol defender Carlos Romero, who Real felt should have been sent off for an earlier challenge on Kylian Mbappe. And that's your Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by EdgeChem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Western Sports, the sports people. Megamart, best value by far. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146. And Foswich.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Foswich, everybody's getting a solar water heater. $20,000 deposit. 6 months to pay. What a deal. Foswich financing.
Where we take a look at some of and win big with JustBet. Sponsored by JustBet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game. From Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. JustBet, your game, your passion. All right, so time for JustBet Winners Edge, and we understand that we have the legendary JustBet on the line. Hi, boss. How are you doing?
I'm very well off. To you, your team, and the listeners. How are you doing?
Not too bad at all, my boss. Not too bad at all. Belly side still are going on out, that's what the potato would say. All right, so we
That's right.
so make we start in the German Bundesliga.
Yeah, man.
Borussia Dortmund will be hosting Stuttgart. What say you?
Yeah, man. This one should be a cracker of a match scheduled for this Saturday at 9:30 Jamaica time. Of course, Niko Kovac is the new man in charge of Borussia Dortmund. Stuttgart, runners-up last term, now lying 5th place. They've lost 2 in a row. It's Dortmund that broke a run of 3 successive league defeats with a precious 2-1 win last weekend. Of course, Dortmund will have one and their Champions League playoff against Sporting Lisbon in midweek. Stuttgart reached the last 4 of the DFB Pokal on Tuesday. Stuttgart, they romped in the reverse fixture against Dortmund. They romped to a 5-1 victory that arrested Dortmund can gain revenge on home soil, and according to the Trustnet final result bet option, Borussia Dortmund is favored to exact revenge on VfB Stuttgart. Dortmund come in at $1.87. Stuttgart come in $3.66 as the underdog, and the draw at odds of $3.60. Let's get right into correct score betting, shall we? Which is the most lucrative sports betting option that you will find in Jamaica's sports betting market. For football, it works pretty simple. Can you predict the score of a game and that's the correct score at the end of regulation and stoppage time? It can pay off very well for you. And do remember now that you can place a bet on virtually any score is the correct score for each and every football game. For Borussia Dortmund hosting VfB Stuttgart, take advantage of a number of correct score bets, and those include if Dortmund wins by a correct score of 2-1, a $500 bet pays $4,500 in winnings. Dortmund 3-1, $6,500 on offer with a $500 bet. Dortmund 4-2, $20,500 in winnings with a $500 wager. Stuttgart 2-1, $2,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. If it's Stuttgart by a goal to nil, a $500 bet would pay $13,000 in winnings. Stuttgart 3-2, $15,500 on offer with a $500 bet. Just a correction on Stuttgart 2-1. That would pay $6,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. Now for me, Dortmund at home, a bit busier than Stuttgart is at the moment. I'm going to be taking Dortmund to win by 2-1. $4,500 in winnings with a $500 bet and taking Dortmund to win at $1.87 at home straight up.
Dortmund to win 2-1 is exactly what my little crystal ball is telling me. So I'll give you on that.
All right, now I'll give it to that.
All right. We'll come back to England for English FA Cup, the fourth round. Thing coming down to Craven for the FA Cup. Brighton and Hove Albion will be welcome to Chelsea this Saturday. How do you see that?
Yeah, man. This one kicks off at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Jamaica time. It was a commanding 4-0 home win over Norwich that Brighton executed in the previous round. That's how they made it to the fourth round of the FA Cup. The Seagulls, though, have not been in good form of late and suffered a humiliating 7-0 defeat at the hands of Nottingham Forest in their latest outing in the Premier League. Chelsea recorded a big win in their previous round of the FA Cup. They beat Morecambe by 5-0 at Stamford Bridge. But the Blues, of course, lost the momentum they had earlier in the season, though a little bit shakier than we've come to know them this season. They managed, as a matter of fact, to win only 2 of their last 8 fixtures, and Chelsea are also winless in their last 4 away games. Chelsea is on the road in this encounter. But according to the Just Pick Final Result Bet option, it's the Blues of Chelsea that's the favorite team to win at $2.25. The Seagulls of Brighton and Hove Albion are the underdog at $3 even, and the draw attracts odds of $3.40. Now, folks, do remember that correct betting allows you to make the best return for your betting book. Of course, a number of correct scores that you can exploit for Brighton and Hove Albion welcoming Chelsea in FA Cup action this Saturday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon Jamaica time. And those correct score bets include Chelsea by 2-1. That would pay $4,750 in winnings with a $500 bet. Chelsea 3-1, $8,000 even with a $500 wager. Chelsea in a 5-goal thriller winning by 3-2 pays $10,500 winnings with a $500 bet. For Brighton and Hove Albion, correct bets included they win by a 0-0, $7,000 on a hold, a $500 bet. Brighton 2-0, $9,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. Brighton 3-1, $10,500 on a hold, a $500 bet. Just some of the many correct score bets that you can take advantage of for this game. But for me, a 1-1 draw at the end of the $250 and 40 cents straight up. I think this one heads to extra time or even penalty.
You said 3-1?
No, I'm actually going for a 1-1 draw at the end of regulation and stuff.
Oh, Lord, I don't know. For a split second there, my mind wandered. But I'm going with the Blues,
Okay.
I'm thinking that Chelsea will be able to sneak. Where is the game being played?
The game is being played at Brighton.
Right. That makes that a little bit more difficult. But for me, Chelsea to win 2-1.
All right, still Chelsea.
Yes.
2-1. You're looking at $4,750 in winnings with a $500 bet.
All right, and we go down to the world in this edition.
Hello.
Germany and England. And now we're jetting off to Spain. How do you see the game between Real Madrid and
another on Saturday Jamaica time. And for those who don't want to take a flutter with the correct score bet, although that pays the best money, here's a way that you can still make some money. You can take those final result bets, yeah, that's a straight up bet that you're placing. Put all of those final result bets on one ticket because the odds for the teams that you have bought would be added together, then multiplied by your betting dollar. And that's how you come back to make the winnings nice and sweet. All the same with us at Just Bet. Well. The Burnabout comes alive this Saturday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Jamaica time. Real Madrid, they have a fortress at home in the form of the Santiago Bernabeu. They have lost only one game. They have won 9 times in their 10 home La Liga games. However, Real Madrid, they're coming off a surprising 1-0 away loss to Espanyol in their previous league outing. They did manage to win their Copa del Rey matchup on Tuesday. They lost Blancos of Real. Simeone won 1 point off of Real Madrid. Real Madrid 49 points, Atletico on 48 points, and Simeone's Atleti in 2-0 home victory. But of course, Simeone is known to set his team up for big matches to play at their very best. However, according to the Just Bet final result bet option, it's Real Madrid that's decidedly favored to win the game at healthy odds, though, at $1.82. Atletico to win straight up at odds of $4.20 is very tempting. The draw in this encounter attracts odds of $3.50. Correct score bet you can exploit for this game include if it is Real 2-1, 4,250 with a $500 bet. Real Madrid 2-0, $4,750 in winnings with a $500 bet. Real 3-1, $7,000 even for $500 worth. For Atletico Madrid, Los Rocky Blancos take advantage of a number of correct score bets. Those include if they win 2-1, $6,000 on the whole with a $500 bet. Atleti by a goal to nil, $6,500 on the whole with a $500 bet. And Atletico blank Real Madrid by 2 goals to nil on the road. That would pay $13,000 in winnings with a $500 bet. A 1-all draw for me, $3,250 again with a $500 bet, and taking the draw at $3.50 straight up.
I'm not gonna go with you on this one, boss. I usually don't like to go against the grain of one. So, what's the word I'm looking for? So brilliant that analysis.
Eloquently.
Yeah, all of you, you deserve service. But I'm thinking that Real Madrid at home should be able to get the better of Atletico in what should be a close game. I'm rooting for Real Madrid to win.
All right, Real Madrid by 2 goals to 1. Let's see here. Real 2-1, $4,250 with a $500 bet.
All right, boss. That was you before the break, so take it.
Thank you so much for this, and of course, in football, come Sunday, representing the NFC, taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs representing the AFC. Of course, the main bet in terms of the final result bet option has Kansas City as the favorite team to win at $1.80. The Philadelphia Eagles, they come in at odds of $1.95. Take advantage of the many bets available for the Super Bowl this Sunday. Who will score the first touchdown? Saquon Barkley for the Eagles at $5, Jalen Hurts at $7, he plays for the Eagles as well. Travis Kelce, the tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs, $8.50. Kareem Hunt, the running back for the Chiefs, at $9.50. As the names go along. Players in the game as well. Saquon Barkley, one or more at $1.50. Kelsey one or more touchdowns at $2.10. Xavier Worthy, Enterprising Wide Chiefs at $2.60 for one or more touchdowns. AJ Brown of Philly, one or more touchdowns at $2.70. There are a number of player specials that you can take advantage of. There are also multi specials as well. There are a number of other bets that are available. Line of touchdowns, you can bet on a line of points. You can bet on the first half of the Super Bowl, the second half of the Super Bowl. Well, make it justbetja.com, make it supremegames.com, make it the Supreme Ventures Gaming app. Pop into one of our over 100 Just Bet locations island-wide, including our retail centers. For example, we have one in Kingate that is very well decorated and very warm. The team will be happy to welcome you to Super Bowl 59. Of course, all the to you, your team, and the system, all of us are just stay safe, enjoy the game, and catch you guys next week. Have a great weekend.
All right, just pick up thyself, sir, and we'll talk again.
Yes, sir.
All right, with that, we'll take a break. Come back with us. That was the Just Bet Winner's Edge, sponsored by Just Bet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game from Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds in the fastest payouts on the market. Just Bet, your game, your passion. For more information, visit justbetja.com.
It's our business to know how much is being spent in what areas, from education to healthcare.
From roads to security, because our taxes help pay for it.
So, the national budget is our business.
The national budget is my business.
It is my business.
The national budget is my business and yours.
The national budget is everybody's business because it impacts every Jamaican. Visit the Ministry of Finance's website at mof.gov.jm for more information.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host, Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30. Their business and portfolio. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSC Online Trading.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
Because first.
All right, so then now we are back, and hopefully God is here. He is. All right, like I said, people, the sports desk, Orville Liggins in particular, started the business of callers squaring up. We call it the face when they have divergent views or different views. Everything that I've done on radio has been copied elsewhere. This will not remain a sports desk thing for too long. I see the attempt to duplicate the face of elsewhere. But for now, we are happy that we are the ones that pioneered it. Imitation indeed is the greatest form of flattery. Garvey and Peter will square off on what a topic? Larry Bird. What are you going to phrase it?
Well, I mean, Garvey said yesterday, you said it before, that Patrick Mahomes has had the best start to a 7-year career in pro sports in America. In America. Team sports. Team sports.
And you are contesting that.
Yeah, I'm saying to be made, and I will make the case.
Yeah, the phone kind of break up, man. I hear now.
All right. Well, the floor is open for the two of you. Keep it as what do you call it, as friendly as possible without the hysteria.
Preacher, what go on, man?
Yeah, man, big up yourself, Garvey. You don't know the thing.
Preacher,
man.
you know, me feel like me there center court a Wimbledon and I'll be like on the practice court that try to catch someone. So it's good to have you here. You understand?
You punch it.
throw some loose ball and lick me in my head.
Well, let's get into this one because Patrick Mahomes is on his trajectory to greatness. Sunday is going to be a critical juncture in that discussion. But Larry Bird came into the league, played his rookie season, was the rookie of the year, took a Boston Celtics team that was like a fledgling team the year before, right? They had 32 wins, 50 losses, never made the playoffs. We're looking dead as one of the major franchises. Here comes Larry Bird. Larry Bird comes in. Obviously, they had other additions, 61-21 the next season. They went to the Eastern Conference Finals the following season. They win their first championship in about 6-7 years. Larry Bird then leads them to the NBA Finals again. He's 3-time MVP back to back to back. That has never been done by a player who plays at the forward position. That was the work of centers, right? Larry Bird has, from he came into the league, been an All-Pro. As a rookie, he made the All-Pro team, right? And he made the All-Pro team 8 consecutive years. First team All-NBA, 8 consecutive years. That's Larry Bird. Larry Bird, again, looking at his achievements, was Finals MVP in 84 and 8. Larry Bird was a 12-time All-Star from he came right up to 1988, right? Larry Bird was also a 3-time NBA All-Defensive Second-Team player. So he's not only making the All-Pro team, first team, but he's also on the All-Defensive Second Team. That Patrick Mahomes can't talk about that, right? So let me hear what you have to say in defense of Patrick Mahomes. Come on.
Yeah, well, go on now, preacher. Nice to try still. Good case MX still, you know. But here's where people that can contextualize sports. So let's look at the Boston Celtics, right? You see, the year before Larry Bird came in, they acquired a man named Tiny Archibald. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That is a man who was a former MVP in the NBA. You feel me?
Yeah.
All right. So in Larry Bird's first year, he happened to be playing with Tiny Archibald and Robert Parrish, who were both top 10 players in terms of MVP voting that year, right?
Right.
In his second year, yes, he did win the championship. However, he didn't win Finals MVP, preacher.
He wasn't Finals.
Somebody else was chosen as the most outstanding player.
I'm glad you're raising.
It could be argued.
Yeah, I'm glad you're raising that because Larry Bird was 15 points, 15 assists for the Finals. The man who won the MVP had 17 points and 8 rebounds for the Finals. So if you're looking at the number, Cornbread, if you're looking at the numbers, I mean, it could have gone either way.
A lot of it also had to do with Cornbread's defensive.
Exactly. His defensive contribution in the series.
Another thing about Larry Bird, I have to acknowledge, preacher. He never won an individual MVP until his 5th year. So he didn't walk into the NBA and was the best player in the league right off the bat. Right?
Well, he never
won.
He was an MVP in 90
championships either.
Well, all right.
Yes, he did win 3 consecutive MVPs. He never won back-to-back championships either, right?
Okay.
Another thing about Larry Bird has never led the NBA in any statistical category outside of free throw percentage.
Well,
as great as he was, and I'm not bashing Larry Bird.
Actually,
no, let's
hold on. Let me rebut that. Yeah, that's true. You are correct. You are correct.
Yeah, so let me ask you now. Let's juxtapose that against Patrick Mahomes. His very first. Now, remember, folks, Patrick Mahomes never started his rookie year. But the very first time he picked up the ball and started a full season, he was MVP. He became only the second quarterback to throw for 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns in a season. In his very first year, he was voted MVP, the very best player in the league, right? On top of that, in his first 7 years, he has gone on to win 3 championships with a chance to go to 4. Larry Bird won 3 in his first 7 years. So he has a chance on Sunday to surpass Larry Bird in the championship 1 department. Also, if you look at Finals MVP, Larry Bird had 2 of those in his career. Patrick Mahomes has a chance Sunday to double him in that total. So there are several accomplishments there. And also, preacher, what I want you to consider is this. the Chiefs have not acquired any All-Pro or Pro Bowl level players to help Patrick Mahomes since he has gotten to Kansas City.
Well,
Boston Celtics, they did that. They brought in 3 players to help.
They brought in Robert Parrish, right? They brought in.
Tiny was there the year before, and then they drafted Kevin McHale the year they won the championship.
But let's contextualize Patrick Mahomes and his time with the Chiefs. So between the time that Andy Reid joined the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes starting his first game, the Chiefs were a perennial playoff team. The Chiefs actually won their division 3 times with Alex Smith, 2 times with Alex Smith, made the playoffs 4 times with Alex Smith as their starting quarterback.
Right. How many playoff games they won before Mahomes with Andy Reid? In 5 seasons. So Andy Reid and Travis Kelce were there 5 seasons before Mahomes got there. How many playoff games did they win?
Did they ever miss the playoffs?
No.
One. They never
won one
they won,
playoff game.
but the point is they were a regular playoff team.
In 7 seasons, they have already won 17 games with Mahomes.
And they have also retained Andy Reid as their head coach. They have also retained Travis Kelce as their tight end. They also have Chris Jones, who will go down as an Hall of Famer on the defensive side of the ball. Their defense with Steve
Smith never won any individual award in the NFL.
Well, that's the way the NFL.
That's never won any. He's never led the league in any statistical category, just like Travis Kelce. He's never won any individual award.
Is he a sure Hall of Famer?
And yeah, that is true. Okay. But let me debunk. But they are not all-time generational players like Patrick Mahomes.
Travis Kelce is an all-time generational titan. He's arguably the best catching titan that has ever played in the NFL.
Listen. We could lose just like the game on Sunday Preacher showed. Even with minimal contributions from Travis Kelce, the Chiefs are putting up a season high in points because of the greatness of this quarterback. It wasn't because of Travis Kelce.
You know what? Patrick Mahomes cannot.
One last thing I'll debunk.
Yeah.
The Andy Reid lie. Andy Reid coached in this league for 16 years before he got to Patrick Mahomes.
He has been to the Super Bowl several times.
He made 1 Super Bowl and lost it. He made 4 championship games and lost 3 times. His playoff record was 11 up and 1 and 10 down. 1 game over 500, and yet still in 6 seasons with Mahomes, he is now 17 and 3 in the playoff with Mahomes.
You know what,
Who
Patrick?
do you think is the cause of that?
Well, the team is the cause.
Andy Reid was a very good coach before Mahomes. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but the team.
All of a sudden, now people are calling him the greatest coach of all time.
One of the
things
that Patrick Mahomes in his 7 years in the league cannot say, because of how the NFL is that he has had any impact on the defensive side of the ball. Larry Bird, he has no individual awards to show for it. Larry Bird came into the league, and Larry Bird was a 3-time player. As in his second season, right? Points, he led his team in rebounds, he led his team in assists as a rookie, right? So even though he may not have had individual NBA awards, he was leading a team that prior to that did not make the playoffs. Patrick Mahomes came into the league and had a team that was regularly making the playoffs, and now he was able to add value with his talent. So we're giving him that. But you cannot discredit the great work that Larry Bird put in to bring a Boston team from nothing to the championship.
All of those are true, and nobody's discrediting Larry Bird. But Patrick Mahomes supersedes him on an individual and a team accomplishment standpoint through their first 7 years.
Hold on. It's 5 more minutes.
Yeah, we're coming. Excellent stuff.
Beer with us.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, choice. Join me, your host, Errol Gregory. Issues provides. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by
Omega Radio in association with the Church of St. Margaret. 10 minutes of inspiration to help you through the day. Mondays a.m. The program comes to you courtesy visit us on Sundays at 6:30 a.m., Saturdays at 8:15, and Wednesdays at 6:30 a.m. And Quality Equipment Distributors. For all your musical equipment and supplies, contact Quality Equipment and Distributors, located at 4 Courtney Walsh Drive, Kingston 10.
Mommy, it just opened. What's happening? What?
I'm telling you, I can't hear so well. But I just hear pop!
Miracle after miracle after miracle, awe-inspiring miracles, jaw-dropping miracles, dumbfounded miracles from the power of a miracle-working God. Hear it for yourself on our program Wafif Connect with Apostle Gordon McLean and our campus pastors, Reverend Kimona Brownlow of Wafif Fort Lauderdale, Pastor Michael Taylor, Wafif Kingston, Reverend Kenroy Waldo, Wafif Clarendon, and Reverend Tennyson Dixon of Wafif Canada. Wafif Connect for your miracles now, aired Monday to Friday at 4:30 p.m. on this station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're coming to the song in a bit, but we give Garvey and Preach another 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Gentlemen.
so Garvey spoke about Larry Bird not leading the league in scoring. I pointed to the fact that he led his team in all three statistical categories at some point during his 7-year seasons, right? Patrick Mahomes has only led the league in passing yards once. That's 2022, right? This is not in his first year. This is not second year. It's not third year. It's 2022. He led the league in passing yards. Patrick Mahomes has made the all-pro team. That is like the all-star team.
Yes.
He has made the all-pro, the NFL all-pro team 2 times as a first-team player. Twice. The great Patrick Mahomes.
In the 7
years. Larry Bird made the all-pro team as a rookie, and every other year after that, first-team all-NBA. That's how great he was, right? Coming into the league. So the 6-time Pro Bowls, we give him that, Patrick Mahomes, but Larry Bird was doing it as well, the exact same thing. The impact of Larry Bird on the Celtics franchise vis-a-vis the impact on Patrick Mahomes on the Celtics franchise has to be measured by what was taking place immediately preceding them joining the team.
Yes, fair.
Right? The Kansas City Chiefs, immediately before Patrick Mahomes was joining the team, was a perennial playoff contender. Before Larry Bird joined, the Celtics were not contending. The Celtics were a losing team. After Larry Bird, that's when the Celtics became the Celtics again of the 80s, and their rivalry with the Lakers began. What is significant is that no player at the height of Larry Bird, playing the position of Larry Bird, has ever won MVP back to back to back. Not Michael Jordan, the great Michael Jordan, not LeBron James, the great LeBron James, not Kareem Abdul. Kareem is a big man, right?
Oh, it says
right.
Yeah.
But Larry Bird is the only non-center to have won MVP.
Yeah, man. You can be away.
Respond to that.
Sure. Go ahead.
I go on, preacher. That is a disingenuous statement in a way. Because here what? Using the All-Pro as a measurement to measure against All-Star win this year, they only select 2 All-Pros from each position in the NFL. Obviously.
But they only
comparison. Hold on, preacher. What would be a more fair comparison is Pro Bowl selection along with All-Star game selections. Now that would be a fair comparison. And Patrick Mahomes has made the Pro Bowl 6 consecutive years. He didn't make it this year, but he made it 6 consecutive years.
All right. If I even concede on that, fair point. If I concede on that, also, Larry Bird made the all
alone is not fair. If you say he only led the league once in passing yards, you are neglecting the fact that he has led the league several times in passing touchdowns.
Leading the league in passing touchdowns for the quarterback, although it is a good statistic to use, doesn't tell how well the quarterback is actually doing in terms of his individual throws. I tell you why. A 4-yard pass to a wide receiver, and the wide receiver runs in 30 odd yards, gives you a touchdown. The quarterback
put
gets.
points on the board, you know.
Yeah, I know. No, I agree with you.
We saw Sam Howell the year before Jaden Daniels come here leading the NFL
Yes.
in passing yards, and yet still his team was down at the bottom in points scored.
Fair point. I give
So
you
you
that.
can put up even Dak Prescott. You can put up a lot of empty
Empty
would rather
calories.
lead the league in passing touchdowns any
Okay.
day of the year than lead the league in passing yards. I could tell you that.
Do you know-
Jameis Winston will lead the league in passing yards?
Do you realize though, Garvey, that because Larry Bird had to play on both ends of the court, doing it so well.
No man.
You can't.
Basically, you're gonna tell me no, say no NFL player can be.
No, I'm not telling you that. I'm comparing Mahomes.
No, but that is
And
true.
I'm
no,
comparing.
that is true for every NFL. No. NFL player plays one side of the ball.
It's not true for Dion.
Come on, preacher, stop it, man.
Come on, man. Come on. I'm saying. I'm saying.
You're saying the little bit of
So what? Hold on. I should take away Larry Bird's achievements as a defensive player and the awards he got as a defensive player. So what should I do with it?
Defense combined. Hold on, preacher. The impact on defense and offense combined is your total impact.
Yes.
And when you look at Patrick Mahomes' total impact, it has led to more individual and team success in their first 7 years.
The Chiefs have not won more
can't
titles.
deny that.
The Chiefs have not won more titles than the Celtics in their first 7 years. They have not.
Man. No, hold on.
No.
Hold on.
All right.
The Chiefs 70 years not. Hold
Yeah,
on,
what we
the
got
Chiefs
now?
70 years not
Hold on,
completed.
Garvey. Hold
Remember
on.
that.
I don't want to call them kill me. Here's what I'll do.
Yeah.
I'll give both of you
Yeah,
one,
man. That's how it go.
1 minute
No, man, I love it with Garvey.
to sum up the case. But we've been at it now for maybe
Yeah,
about
yeah.
15
Fair
20
point.
minutes.
Fair point.
Yeah,
All
man.
right, so
I understand.
Hold
I
on.
understand.
I'll give each of you a minute. Who wants that?
I'll go first.
All right. So Preacher will get his 60 seconds.
Yeah.
And then Garvey, you can get.
Patrick Mahomes, without doubt, is a force multiplier. Great player, perhaps the greatest quarterback that we have seen. However, he came into the league, sat out of his first year, was able to learn a system and benefit from coming in the second year, having a team that was already winning. Larry Bird didn't have that privilege. Larry Bird came in as a rookie, was thrown into the deep end early. As a rookie, led his team from not making the playoffs to the conference finals. He backed that up the following year with leading his team to the NBA championship. After his second year, he became a perennial contender for the league MVP, so much so that he won 3 consecutive MVPs by his third season, right? 3 consecutive MVPs. He also led his team to 3 championships. The Chiefs only have 3 championships. What Mahomes is doing is benefiting also from the fact that he had one of the greatest coaches, if not the greatest coaches, on the offensive side of the ball, coaching him. Larry Bird did not have that privilege when he joined the Boston Celtics. They were a losing team.
All right. Garvey, your final minute.
All right. The first thing I got to rebut is that Red Auerbach was a coach of the Celtics when he joined, who is what regarded as one of the greatest coaches about that. So anyway, from the first day Patrick Mahomes set foot into the NFL, he was the very best player. Larry Bird was not that in his rookie year. Because, and as a matter of fact, Preacher, remember, Larry Bird actually sat out his first year because he was drafted a year before he actually played. He was practicing with the team, he was practicing with the team, and then decided to go back to college because the money was not right. So he actually had a similar scenario to Patrick Mahomes, meaning his actual first year in the NBA, he did not play. He should have played in
Larry Bird. So how did he get rookie of the year? Why was he rookie of the year? I'm sorry, Garvey. I'm sorry.
All right. So from the first day Patrick Mahomes came into the league, Orville, he was the very best player in the league, voted by the people that vote on MVP. Now, they both won championships in their second year. However, Larry Bird was not MVP at the finals. Somebody else was voted finals MVP. Good. Patrick Mahomes has led the league in several individual statistical measures. Larry Bird has never done that. Larry Bird never won his first individual MVP until his 5th year. Patrick Mahomes won 2 before his 5th year. So I think even though Larry Bird had a great start, if you look at it objectively, Patrick Mahomes trumps in these years. And the last thing I'll say, 10 seconds, is that as soon as Larry Bird joined the Boston Celtics, the organization did a lot of stuff to embolden the team. And he had 3 other Hall of Famers on the team with him. Out of 5, 2 guys who finished top 10 in MVP. Nobody on the Chiefs is a real MVP threat outside of Patrick Mahomes. I respect it.
All right, gentlemen. I think there was a steering debate. I don't know enough to know who squeezed it.
Well, lots of knowledge coming out there.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. Yeah, man.
The two man leg of some serious
yeah. I didn't realize. Obviously, Garvey made us know how good Mahomes has been in this, but I didn't realize that Larry Bird was that good right from the jump.
I congratulate both gentlemen.
Yeah,
for keeping it steering, but civil. One get more plaudits for keeping it civil than the other.
Yeah,
naturally.
Yeah.
One was more expected.
Maybe it's because him rate Larry Bird, you know. He's a big Larry Bird fan, you know. The right man preacher of a feel, you know.
Yeah, but
so he can't do this Larry Bird.
Yeah, the thing with preacher now. Preacher, this time him can preacher and stay like me. So preacher is very calm.
Okay, yeah.
Even when preacher disagree with you, you now come to rub you out.
Yeah.
All right, so that was it, people. And like I said, the face-off idea may no longer be just sports desk alone. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah, man.
Zidane, go and leave early. You're covering the football game down so.
Yeah,
Big
man.
up Preacher. Preacher is running out.
That's the Jamaica Trinidad game.
Yeah, so Zidane's services is in high demand for them football.
Indeed.
So Zidane go and run out, left me after 2:30.
Yeah, man.
Right.
After 2:30.
We have a Camperdown Classic interview to do. Another sponsored segment which comes up. I think we're going to do it maybe the last quarter hour. So listen out for that as well. But now the first selection, it's by an artist called Apostle, and it's called Let's Dance.
Let's dance. Church rockers and clappers, people are good. Victory. Get something on with them. Get something on with them. Get something on with. Get something on with them. Let's dance, let's dance, let's dance and praise the Lord. Let's dance, let's dance, let's dance like every dance. Because you know what God can do for you, and you know that Christ will set you free. Let's dance and praise the Lord. Christ set me free, let me loose, make me rise like Lazarus. Ooh, me not stay in no dust. Me a running a road and me must come first. Glory, tricky make a honey. Me a sing about God where you can't contain. To the nail body pain, rose from the grave. Is a dead gonna roll him. Stole from the grave when rolling. Let's dance, let's dance, let's dance and praise the Lord. Let's dance, let's dance, let's dance like every dance. Because you know what God can do for you, and you know that Christ will set you free. Let's dance and praise the Lord. Alright then, God a praise, God a praise, God a praise, give God a praise, Shabbat praise, Taylor praise, give God a praise, Hannah raise, people a praise, Hannah raise, people a praise, give God praise, give God praise. Let's dance and praise the Lord. Let's dance like every dance. Because you know what God can do for you, and you know that Christ will set you free. Let's dance and praise the Lord. Christ set me free, let me loose, make me rise like Lazarus. Ooh, me not stay in no dust. Me a running a road and me must come first. Glory, tricky make a honey. Me a sing about God where you can't contain. To the nail body pain, rose from the grave. Is a dead gonna roll him. Stole from the grave when rolling. Let's dance and praise the Lord. Let's dance like every dance. Because you know what God can do for you, and you know that Christ will set you free. Let's dance and praise the Lord. Let's dance and praise the Lord.
Never listened last time.
Let's dance like every dance. Because you know what God.
All right, so that selection, Let's Dance by the artist called Apostle. All right, so we have, and it's brought to you by Edge Campaigns
for people
who dream in color.
It's Nick. What's the artist?
Nick, the artist name. But I may say Apostle. All right, big up the artist name, Nick on that one.
It's Nick here. So him artist name is Apostle. So Nicholas Burford.
And Nicholas did that tune.
Appear big artist, don't you, man?
No, man, play it again. This is Nick, our technical operator.
Yeah.
People. We never know Nick artist. No, man, play it again. No, me I gonna listen to it a little bit. You don't have to play the whole life, miss.
Touch it back, like yeah.
Touch it back.
And clappers, people are good. Victory, get something on with them. Get something on with them. Get something on with. There's something on way. Let's dance, let's dance, let's dance and praise the Lord. Let's dance, let's dance, let's dance like every dance. Because you know what God can do for you, and you know that Christ himself you free. Let's dance and praise the Lord. Christ set me free, let me loose, make me rise like Lazarus. Oh, me not stay in no dust.
Hold on, Miss B. Nick round there. Him do what? Tell Nick him to come in at the studio.
Yes.
We don't want him on record. We want to hear Nick live for a minute. Alright, Miss B, leave it there, sir. Leave it there, sir. Leave it there, sir. So that's Nick. Well, all along we have Nick here as a tech up and we never know that's Nick. But so as soon as him come back in, he's gonna relieve you at 10 point between now and 4 o'clock.
Yeah, man.
Then him have to come give me a line. Me don't know if I nick that. Until me hear my DJ live, me don't know if I nick that. But let's say that is supposedly Nick until we hear him live. We'll take a break. We're coming right back.
The JSC Group, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Jamaica Central Securities Depository Limited, and JCSD Trustee Services, providing a fair, efficient, and transparent stock market for over 45 years. The time by the Jamaica Stock Exchange Group is 2:15.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Broken Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocheria, St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a word in time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's all right.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back, and the two numbers are 676-6968 or 613-9129.
All right. During the break, you were suggesting a name, Orville, but Garvey would eliminate him by using titles 1. So that's Wilt.
Wilt wouldn't be there.
But in terms of dominance, individually, numbers, then he would be the man without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
But Garvey said bringing trophies won as well, and he didn't win anything in his first 7 years.
I like the debate though.
Yeah, it was excellent, man.
I've been getting some text in my phone that it was an excellent debate between two good callers. And big up Sports for the concept.
Yeah.
But as me say, people, this concept now stay with by us no more. You know. Them say them do rate the program, but them imitate everything we do. Every single solitary thing we do, the man them imitate. Orville Higgins' win argument style is now the style of radio. Allow me to tell?
I don't lie.
Everybody know, both callers and other man decide say, you see like how Orville Higgins reason with this win argument, I saw everybody are reason sports. Me take over the industry. Secondly, we're talking about man defining words and make words be the center of how you argue. Orville Higgins created that. Then me hear man pan radio at this debate enough for 2 months. Orville Higgins that. People used to come on the radio and talk about my mother during the time when she was dying. Man never used to talk about their mother for years for them show it. I started talking about my mother more and more during the time when she was sick out and funeral. During that same time, the man started about his mother, teacher, to one. We never heard these things before. Me link up 15 years, December. The man decided, so we're not allowing this man to run with the December market. We are keep away the night before feed. And then on Monday, was it? Mount CLM call.
Yeah, that one was surprising.
Mount CLM call, you know? And the man decided that he wanted Badger. Badger, who is telling a bag of lie on the radio. But him did never. But his argument was always about creating winning dominant teams. which is a big lie about him and Flip Flopper. The man wanted Badger on the ear to debate Mount Salem, to discuss things with Mount Salem. They have no shame, pan or something. I rate me why copy every single thing that I do. Look away. But like I said, don't. The only thing left is a caller of the year. You think that will go as well?
You know, somebody suggested it a year ago or so.
Yeah, man, I'm so going with that.
Yeah.
I'm so going with that. And using the word bramble. Or they might just soon start locks, but maybe nature won't allow it. But only them something left. Not everything else, both men are gone.
It's true.
Everything else gone. Anyway, people, 676 6968 and 613-9129. These are the numbers. Remember, Zidane going to be leaving in a little bit. To make that long trip down to Mobile to cover that game. Reggae Boys versus Trinidad.
Somebody
wish I could.
Somebody's saying he might buy one of those wigs, you know, those Rasta wigs.
No man, then nothing else but me left. The man take over my style. The man who used to criticize my style. So all the man that come for the winner argument. The man has become bigger winner argument than me.
Yeah.
You get me? The man keep him link up. This is a man who never used to keep link up. Sir. Somebody suggested to him that if you keep your thing in December, to the man say, all right, but now I make the December crowd. That brilliant idea in December. The man just keep him thing the night before.
Yeah, man. Rate him. Make sure to forget the crowd. Tell him, say the gift that you win, you only can pick it up the night at the league.
Yes. The man imitate me to the T. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get that tomorrow. Call out here next. Just listen out for it. The lines functioning, Miss B.
Yeah, we have to start one down.
We have to start one down.
Yeah, man. In time there's a little.
So let people text the line or call the line and text me and see what's happening. 676 6968 and 613-9129.
But the Golden State Warriors fan them if you come talk about this trade. If you're a basketball fan generally, where's correction? Or you stand and make the move? Big container and then try short up.
With like how Jimmy Butler gone down at Golden State now. They won't make more noise than them normally make.
Yeah, they should, but I don't think it will be enough for them to be a team that will beat any other top.
Oh, by the way, people, I hear the man say him go for your man. I hear Bramble St. Jacob. I said, me not for go for no interview because I'm going to. What was the argument? Me I go corrupt a man or me I go. Whatever them say me I go. This morning people come tell people say he went for a man and he was talking to a man. And the man said to him, say, say it close. Made up on the fence. Then me not win the argument from that. Flip flop, you went for a man, you say, because me not believe. But let us say a true. Because you're very lie from it. You went for a man who was on both tours. And the man said to you, say, boy, it's close. Me up on the fence. His words. That is my contention all along. Either way you go, me good, but accept that it is a difficult way to go either way. The man think he's. We go back on that. Hello.
Man.
Yeah, man. Respect. We just realize.
Let me keep the number one disciple waiting you in for trouble here.
Yes, man. I understand.
Orville, you have anything about you have any latest score about this latest on the Jamaica Leeward Island match?
Leeward Islands 183 for 4.
Wow, them are back.
Them trailing by 130.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
I remember we did make 330. So Leewards are 130 behind. With 6 wickets in that.
That boy, a little bit of runs that behind, but we have to watch it. But anyway, Orville.
Yeah.
I've been listening to you guys on the discussion, but we're not going to be long on this one.
Yeah.
But, in truth and in fact, I've always heard you say, you know.
Mhm.
You see, some of these West Indian bars,
You're breaking
when
up.
the wicket is,
Yes.
Guys could led you to believe that they were like Laras or Viv, you know.
I've been saying that
But
for
when the wicket,
I've been
when the
saying that
wicket
for
start
15
do
years.
anything at all, Harvey, they don't have a clue.
Good sir. I've said
What
it for
is
years.
given a flat pitch, Harvey. These guys do make you look, even Johnson Charles and these guys.
Yeah, man.
Even in one day cricket, when the wicket is doing anything at all, Harvey, these guys them look like them some George Edley or something like.
They disagreed with me. Now what I'm telling yeah, go on.
And even in Test cricket, when the guys get flat wicket, they can look so special.
That's what my argument was. When the pitch down to nothing. And you said that pitch in Brisbane, Australia, it's a test match pitch, so the ball was a flat boy with the thing. Spinning, because we bat first, day one. So it was the kind of pitch that West Indians like to bat on.
No, they man, they love them flat with the flat with you call them flat pitch bullies, man.
No. I wouldn't call it a flat pitch because the ball there was bounce, but the bounce was true. So you could play your shot. You could play through the line, and if it back pitch, you trust the bounce. If you play the horizontal bat shot, then it's the kind of pitch that West Indian batsmen love to bat on. The quality of the bowling, you don't want bat Pat Cummins them every day. But in terms of the pitch, these are the kind of pitches that West Indians bat better on. On that pitch,
they don't have a clue when they bat.
Once the thing has spin, them don't know what to do with themselves. You ever see Raffman Powell them and them and when the man they go and one little man turn over and 2 times and them look lost.
One little turn over and these guys don't have a clue. That is the truth in Orville. They don't have a clue.
But everybody, the man them oppose me in the argument, themselves said that all the while, you know. When they are trying to
don't have to be any great spinner to mesmerize the rest.
That is what they themselves tell me. So I win this argument by for them own words, you know, because
but here are going on Orville.
Yeah.
This man ain't seen none of the match them and the wicket them, you know.
There you go.
So, no, him can't. Remember, you can't see the pitches, Mommy B. So
something. What you mean with that?
Yes.
Little something. I'm gonna call it Zidane. Little something.
I look at Joe Barron yesterday.
No, man, is that fair point? Is that fair point?
No, man, I'm being sarcastic.
Where credit is due.
Yeah,
Orville have been saying this thing from a long time. These guys have no clue when the pitch is.
That is the point I've been saying. When the pitch now have no whole heap of seam, nor swing, nor spin, West Indies batsmen them none different from most people. None at all.
Once you start deviate the ball, either to the left or the right, they can't dance. I remember I used to say to Orville, these guys need to learn to dance. You remember Orville?
Mommy B, make left it as some boss. Zidane have to run out.
Yeah, that's going to read the sports.
After that sports in a minute, people, we go up until 4 o'clock. We're coming back after. It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited.
Brazilian defender Marcelo has announced his retirement from football at the age of 36. The left back, one of the most decorated players in football history, played 58 times for Brazil. After coming through the ranks at Brazilian club Fluminense, Marcelo joined Real Madrid in 2007 at the age of 18. He won 25 big trophies in 15 years at the Bernabeu, including 5 Champions League titles and 6 La Liga. And that's your Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Western Sports, the sports people. Megamart, best value by far. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146. And Fosrich.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Fosrich, everybody's getting a solar water heater. $20,000 deposit. 6 months to pay. What a deal. Fosrich Financing.
Tracy, who you go give on now? You're too fast. Hey, me I got Jotex now for buy up my sugar bun, wine slice, bulla, coffee strip, and marble cake, plus some raisin bread, banana cake, and the best rock cake for the pitney them. Me can't get some? No, go buy your own. Hey.
Jotex Bakery. Visit 20 Gold Street, Kingston, or call 922-5768. Open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Delivery island-wide. Jotex Bakery. So nice, so right.
Conditions apply.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so Jamaica does get a wicket, people, and there's a little nuance here that I want to talk about. So remember the youth, we get 7 wickets in the game, the previous game against the win ones. They look at teenage youth, 7 for whatever, 7 for 60. Him just start bowl. So Leeward Islands were like 180 before him get the ball. I don't understand that. And within him third over, him lick where man. So that takes some explaining. We have 2 other spinners, Royal and Brad Barnes, who are both all-rounders basically, but both of them can bowl. Both of them get the ball before they look a young leg spinner will take 7 wickets. And after the ball rush on and lick a man 9 foot and the umpire said it. Anyway, 6766968. Let's go back online. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, Rocka, how you do?
There, man. Big up to you and the listeners, you know?
Yes, sir.
I want to highlight the fact that on Monday night I was quite pleased with the
with that game,
with the circumstances of the game.
I want to win 5-4 or something like that.
5-3, man.
5-3. Oh, Tivoli never scored after that. Yeah.
Especially when they were up 3-1.
Yes.
At halftime, they were like, there is no way they're losing this game. So, in good camaraderie, I was buying some things to refresh ourselves. So I bought some for the Tivoli fans too, because I said, well, at least you are giving us a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
But from early in the first half, I realized that certain things weren't right. And a lot of persons might praise our coach, but he made mistakes. And that is the reason why he made 3 changes at halftime.
Yeah.
In that he took off the number 4, Pebbles. He took off Kelson. And he also removed Jeremy Nelson, who I told you here that I am not so impressed with that signing because he has no recovery speed.
Mm-hmm.
So Tivoli was all over us with aggression and tenacity because Pebbles not giving us that recovery. Jeremy Nelson is up the field, not giving us the recovery. And Kelson, not really that tenacious defensively.
Yes.
So we were out of it in terms of the fight. So when the coach made the 3 changes at halftime, it was to remedy an error that he made.
Oh.
And then it was when he brought on the other winger now, Shantamar Taylor, that we started to find the width on both flanks. Even though when Arbon came on, he was like not warmed up to the game properly, miscontrolling and things, but at least we had some width.
Yeah.
So this width now forced Tivoli back because they couldn't be rampaging coming forward as they were, forced them back. And as such, the whole turmoil of the game benefited us.
Okay.
So I want to big up my team for winning that game.
Big up,
and for taking revenge for what they came to our home and beat us last year. So I said to Tivoli Gardens, be happy with that 5-3 until we meet again.
All right.
Now,
yeah.
I'll be listening to the discussion regarding the win in Australia and the win in Pakistan.
Yeah.
What is clear is that the team, Australia, is a higher ranked team.
Yes.
Pakistan is a subcontinent team which generally can bat spin.
Yes.
From watching the game, or both games, and remembering them, I have to agree that the circumstances of spin in those conditions is always going to be foreign to us because our best spinning pitches don't spin like those.
Thank you very much, sir.
Now, the part that I wasn't so pleased with from your side was when you said, if you don't watch it, you can't comment on it. I'm not sure if I'm quoting you correctly.
Yeah, man. No. What I'm saying, my whole argument, Raka, is about the level of difficulty on that pitch. It's not the typical subcontinent pitch. You know?
I know.
This was not just a pitch in the subcontinent. This was a subcontinent pitch on steroids. Mm-hmm. This was a subcontinent pitch that was doctored even more than normal. Plus tax. And we struggle on subcontinent pitches generally. When them put it on steroid, you have to have seen that pitch how it behave to appreciate how difficult the job was. You're not going to truly appreciate what we did in that game if you did not see the game.
And listen to what I'm saying though. I understand what you're saying. That is the reason why I heard some critics cite Dan Bradman to say that you never saw him. But in this, you see, because you open the statement like that,
yeah,
that is the reason why they could cite that. But
no, man,
reasonable minds,
Raka,
should
stop.
know.
No, man, stop, Raka.
Yeah.
If a man is averaging 99 in a cricket, in test cricket,
yeah, mm-hmm.
then what you need for know say him better than the man who average 50. Remember, while Dan Bradman was playing, the argument that he faced only weak bowling would only make sense.
That's not what I'm saying, you know.
No, man, but me no need to see you for know say you're special.
But listen, but remember, you open with a statement, even though I think I did use what you're saying, but you open with a statement to say if you don't see it, you can't comment on it. I would have said that,
Raka, if you didn't see a particular pitch, I mean, see a particular player, you know, over a career, you know. Mm-hmm. So, for example, Brian Lara have 2 innings, the 150 odd, and him have a 277 in Australia. If you didn't see the innings, you can't know which one was better. But you can know Brian Lara is a better batsman than Darren Bravo when you look on them stats.
But I'm
you don't see the difference.
To say you should have said that if you didn't watch both matches, you cannot give a reasonable assessment of it.
Well, all right. So make we use your word.
Because when you left it blank, that is the reason why they raised those little ridiculous points, because you never put in that little term.
All right. So let me use your words, counsel. What the words are you using for use? If you did not see both.
What you called me a while ago?
All right. What you know me love for it. You are saying
if you go ahead. Both games, you cannot give a reasonable assessment of them.
Thank you very much. Let me say to you,
in a comparative analysis,
if you did not see the games, or if you only saw one, then you are not in any reasonable position to take me on, or to give a proper analysis.
I would say that.
All right.
Because even when I was watching the last innings with the innings of Pakistan, and I think me and my dad were up watching. And both of them went off, to half stump,
Yeah.
And then he just put one in the same position, Higgins, and he slide and go hit the man flush,
Yes, man.
And I say, whoa, this is a nice thing. But in another side though, in making I have to say move.
Yeah.
Very tenacious. Has the energy defensively and offensively and take some of the burden off Steph and as such can manage the game. But I think that getting this player is still very good, and I hope that he can fit in our system and not be so injury prone and elevate the team, you know.
All right, Rocker. We'll leave it there. You talk about Arnett, you talk about West Indies. The man must have keep you too long to go to a third point. Yeah?
Yeah, but we just have big up the move. That means not staying longer.
All right, big up Rocker.
All right, cool.
Cool. So that's Rocker. We're moving on now. I always say that Miss B. It load 6766968 or 613-9129. The lines are now open, people. You know, when one is there, it's not holding. Sometimes they drop. By the way, I understanding that with the system could be sorted out soon where we get a more reliable line by this weekend. Well, going into next week. So our listeners will be happy with that. Send it through, Miss B, as soon as it is loaded. 6766968. And 613-9129. Phones are ringing. It takes a little while to load into the system, so we're waiting that. Tell me when you're ready, MSP. In the meantime, Guyana now, I know Guyana, who we are playing? Leewards, 198 for 5. Responding, of course, to 337. So, Jamaica hold the advantage, but you never know. One more solid partnership and first innings could still be a tight race. All right. So, yeah. All right. I hear the calls coming in, people. Be patient. Yeah, so as me I said, people, for years I've been telling you, West Indies batsmen, when the pitch flat, can embarrass you like anybody else. Nobody used to challenge when I say it. Everybody agreed when I said it. West Indies played in Australia on a pitch in Brisbane. That was the kind of pitch that West Indians like to bat on. Ball a slide on, the bounce was true, there was no swing, there was no spin to speak of. Nothing prodigious. And we batted well. What's happening, Miss B? All right. Now all of a sudden, everybody has said some other things. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah,
who is?
Man from White Hart Lane.
Man from White Hart Lane. Wagwan, my boss.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Oh, everything.
My good as gold, man.
Well, this program you never call hard.
They can't.
But your mother tell you one, you know.
Yeah.
You never see mango tree, a man stone green mango.
No. They talk about the ripest mango in the tree. Hold the line, man from White Hart Lane. That program was built around me, you know, my boss. From day one. You remember the days them come to teach me. The program was conceptualized to take me on, you know, because I am the man. We're coming back after them. We're coming back.
We may be all over the world, but we're still in this together. Feel, make it easy for you get your money. So if you have to get something from your brother or mommy, hey, it's a not Insta, it's a MoneyGram. Zoom, check your phone, your money land. VNBS money transfer. CFA faster, easier. Sign up for VNBS direct to bank account transfer today. No matter step out, behind the line, straight in your account, money reach long time. VNBS money transfer.
And now we have Mr. Rohan McNally, manager of the Three Angels Pharmacy. Now, Mr. Mac, we've been hearing a lot of good things about the Three Angels Pharmacy. What is it that makes the Three Angels Pharmacy so unique?
Well, you know, at Three Angels Pharmacy, we offer fast, friendly, and efficient customer service. We give back to our community. We offer counseling, blood pressure checks, cholesterol checks. We do photocopying, printing, faxes. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you.
Thank you, Mr. Rohan McNally, manager of the Three Angels Pharmacy. For further information, call us at 625-5584 or 295-7469. Three Angels Pharmacy, located at shop number 7, Caledonia Plaza, 7B Caledonia Road, Mandeville.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
From White Hart Lane.
Yeah, man. Man make 5 ducks and look good.
Yes. St. Diego. You won't get no better. St. Diego, you won't get no better from St. Diego, man. St. Diego is not. St. Diego not too bright and him can't like me because me always expose him. That is what.
I will keep it going there, but no matter when I'm not paying nobody no mind. You understand me? I just say go, man. You have haters all about you. You have man want to be like you, man want to pay him like you,
I know.
You understand? So you have to just.
I know.
What it's feel, man. No matter them, man. I be the best with sports thing, brother.
Big man. Every rational, logical person know that. Every rational, logical person.
By the time you talk, you can't get the talk. You might ignorant. I mean, get ignorant for a woman one time, and you get ignorant for the next man again. You know, you have time to talk, like how you don't listen.
Yes.
I say, your time to talk.
Yeah.
You do them as you just loud mouth to use and hold the
and cow down everybody and think it might make sense.
Cow down everybody with the loud mouth. Man, loud mouth on them, man. I be the best. Mr. Reason sport, man, and tell the lie.
Yeah, man.
You understand me?
But White Hart,
all right.
when that program was started, the fella looked at me and said, you know, sir, in order to have a special program, me have to try to take down the man or at least try to compete with him. From the very first few days when them come up with that program, him started to throw words at me. Remember, there's other people who throw words at me. But he realized, how me can get the public to recognize me. I mean, if I come out for the man, beat and teach, the man now come with a program saying come for highlight things to the public. Me build my name. Because me did have a big program before, even though I win all award in my boss for the way I did that way.
No, man.
You understand? I interviewed Chris Gayle in 2011 and the whole world called me for about 2 years. You know. Me win award, interview Lawrence Rowe about apartheid and all of them. So come up with some concepts. You can't play better and lose. Quarter no more important than none. No man born with talent. I built a program on intellect. You know. This loudmouth man built a program on me. Yes, when him not talk about me, I often look girl and jacket and him something that the program turning, brother. When he talks about me, it is a sports program.
A man call you never know say they make a call for the program too.
No.
Supposed to come to read.
When he's talking about me, when he's talking about me, it is a sports program.
When a man done a band lady now, your name, you're about 20. The most important
that me hear mafia tell him man them said, do man, the callers them not do, no talk to the man too big for film program and so mentioned per mind. This man in mafia stop it because that is how the show was built. If you build a show, if you come at me, you shouldn't tire. If you build a show around a next man and you yourself build yourself every day to talk about the man, then what you think are going to happen to your caller them? Not me them going to call and talk about, brother.
Them are follow
Simple. But now it's getting so much that him realizing, no man, but every day me cost a man here. And every day I him me a talk about. They know that can make sense.
Yeah,
clearly no me a the man. And me around the industry, cause me talk about me, and him talk about me, man him call it. Then no me a the man. Like we leave it right. Yeah.
All right, take care of yourself. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Nobody follow him, man.
No, as sports, me come
yeah,
for
man. Come to call up me, man.
Me not come for call man names and thing. Me come for talk sports. This particular topic, you said that particular topic, yeah, And remember him said the show not good enough. But I might have him at the pan right, you know, which one of the victories was better. No might gonna talk about straight.
Well, me know
That's all
watch
it
them
is.
sitting there, man. Me know watch really watch cricket, but me watch football. Cause me I go home go watch.
Yeah.
Spurs that kill Liverpool, you know.
Okay.
You understand me? Go try win a cup.
All right, my
You
boy.
understand me? So, I will take care of yourself, brother.
Cool,
Keep
white
it
Hart.
safe.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, back. Look over back.
Obviously.
He might call me bootlicker now.
No,
All right.
him have some people where all them do is call him and boots up amigo, but they are not bootlickers. This guy has no problem when some man does call him for big him up. But he has a problem when people call me and take my sides. Not a very good heart.
Program, you can get you the people can't find the program, you know. Like him have a line for one, the people alone, you know.
Leave it there, my boss. I could leave it there. Big up yourself.
Cool. Take care of yourself. All right, my family. Big up.
209 for 5. Lee Wards, we need a partnership for break. But is here no Walsh about? Walsh is batting at 7. And Jamar Hamilton, the keeper, gone 30. I want one of them to out and we're fully in at the tail. And if we can get anywhere between at 70 or a 90 run lead, that should be good. Remember, Jamaica come our second to last year, people. We have not won regional cricket for a long, long while. So my question, we kind of hope that team can deal with it. All right, 676-6968. Those are the numbers. 676-6968. Or you can get us also at 613-9129. 613-9129. And as I've explained, the lines take a little while for load. So we have to get one call out of the system and then allow one call to come in. Go through the little something, and then we're ready. Just send them through, Miss B. Just send them through. I will oh, it has to ring first and you hear it ring. All right, we go back online. Hello.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing?
I am not too bad.
Good. The name is Chris Blackwell, aka Badger the Great.
Oh, this is the man who keeps lying on the radio.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's start off. Tell me what am I lying about, sir?
When I made the argument about Nikita Miller and Raheem Cornwall making the West Indies team, your argument was that these people are not good enough to play cricket, to play international cricket. Where are we going with them? Your argument was never about if we want to go to the top, we can't pick these people. That's a lie. Your argument is that they are not good enough to play cricket. Just pick anybody, because them are not good enough. All of a sudden, because you find that they can be good enough, our spinners can win in conditions that suit them, you are now telling people that your whole argument was about we want to get back to the top. That is not true.
Okay.
Good, sir.
That's it.
That was never your argument when we used to argue about Cornwall. Because me never did that tell us that Cornwall was going to take us to the top of nothing. So your counter can't be that they can't get us to the top. If that was your argument, me would agree with you. Because me tell us your passion will get us back to the top.
My time now?
Good, your time, sir.
When the discussion was about Nikita Miller, I didn't even think Nikita Miller was playing cricket. The discussion about Nikita Miller was that if you're going to pick a side for Jamaica, you use him over Michael Holden. I never get involved with Nikita Miller playing for West Indies. I get involved in the argument when you were pushing to say that Nikita Miller have a better regional record for Jamaica.
Yes.
And if you're going to use, yes, that was when I got into the Nikita.
And what were you saying?
Miller.
What were you saying?
Hold on, I was saying that I would use Michael Olin if we're going to Mars.
And
what we're going?
What was the reason why you didn't think you'd pick Nikita Miller over Michael Olin?
Because we said that Michael Olin have a better record for the, when he bowls the cricket ball for the West Indies.
No, man. When we talk about Nikita Miller's regional record, what were you saying?
No. Listen again. I'm going to answer you. I'm going to answer you again.
No, you're not answering. You're telling me about Michael Holding now.
No. I tell you no. When I get into the argument about Nikita Miller, is when you want to compare Nikita Miller to Michael Holding.
All right, so answer the question now. What were you saying about Nikita Miller's record at the regional
level? Man, listen again to what I'm saying to you. Listen again. When I got into the argument about Nikita Miller is when the comparison was against Michael Holding.
I'm saying to you, while you got involved in the argument between Nikita and Holding, when I was comparing their performance for Jamaica, in order to strengthen your argument that you'd pick Michael Holding, what were you saying about Miller? That question, man.
Yes, and I'm saying to you, the only time I got into the argument.
I'm not talking. You're not answering the question, Badger. You know why you're not answering the question? Here's the question again. For the fourth time, what were you saying about Miller when you come into the argument?
Listen again. For the fifth time, I'm going to answer you like this. The only time I got into the Nikita Miller argument, because when the Nikita Miller argument was about, Nikita Miller was not even playing cricket.
Right away, on the sits of the man come and does embarrass himself on the radio. While it is, hold on. We're not questioning, big man, we're not questioning when you came into the argument. Because I agree with you.
Right.
So we're questioning what were you saying about Nikita when you came into the argument?
So how can that be? But hold on. My argument about spinners not being good is a recent argument.
Lie.
My argument about
lie.
What did I say?
That is a blatant lie. May I tell you that? Sue me. Your argument against spinners started from Nikita Miller. You were saying that, if you compare Michael Holding to Nikita Miller, them look come on away a ball to some man we can't bat. And from this I answer that. Stop the live on the radio, brother. Good, sir.
So let me tell you some more lies.
Yes.
My argument about the spinners and the fast bowlers identity was said on Oral Higgins show. It was not on your show about it Oral show.
Oral Higgins his name now. You have a bride to call him something.
Hold on, young man. All right, go on.
Because important Mr. Coach
that argument started about when Brazil was losing.
No man, we'll get to that. Badger, we'll get to that. But why you tell me, what were you saying about Nikita? You can't answer that.
Let me finish.
Yeah.
That argument that I brought up came when Brazil was losing, and Brazil is just now losing. And I said, how come I don't hear about anybody talking about Brazil going back to their identity? When I talk about West Indies losing their identity again, was before that was when we were playing the T20 and we lose the final. And I said, how come you're telling people to change? What we need batsmen who can hit the ball far and wide.
You're not answering my question, you know. Until you answer my question, you are making no sense. Hold on. No, you can't skip out of this budget. You were lying, and I'm going to prove to the public that you're lying. When the argument came up between Nikita Miller and Michael Holding, I mean, brethren.
Nikita Miller was Michael Holding argument, you know?
And I'm going
to argument.
Hold on, let me ask you the question, big man.
The only time I got involved in the Nikita Miller argument was when you compare Nikita Miller to Michael.
Yes, and I agree. I agree with you. That is when you came into the argument. That is when a lot of people came into the argument. But this is the question this is the question that you're not answering. We're not asking your timing. The question is, I agree with you that when you came into the argument was the comparison with Nikita and Holding. May I agree with you? Now, a lot of people say you can't compare Nikita Miller with Michael Holding because Nikita just stack up in figures by bowling against people who can bat, spin. You were among them who were saying that. You were among them that saying West Indies batsmen can't bat, spin. Nikita.
I can say about all the spinners that they are not good spinners, and we will not get any world class. We will not get any world class spinners, right?
No. Who was arguing about? No, but who was arguing about world class spinner? You're lying, big man. That was the argument.
Hold on. Who made the statement?
That was not what the argument was about. It was not about Nikita Miller being world class.
All right. The statement that you're arguing about, no, who made it?
Who made what statement?
The statement that you're talking about, who made it?
I am saying the argument, you are behaving as if you were not critical of Nikita Miller. Hold the line, man. I'm going to expose you for what you really are. We're coming back, people. Yes. Just start the truth when you come on the radio, please. We're coming back after them.
Set the trend, set the trend.
The Trend-Setting Sports Desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m., is Jamaica's #1 call-in sports program. Join me, Orville Higgins, and me, Christopher Zidane Matthews, as we continue to take call-in sports discussions to the highest levels on radio. The Sports Desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m., on Jamaica's #1 sports radio station. Sports, the sports people, with locations in
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolio. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSE Online Trading.
It's your favorite gospel DJ. My name is Jermaine Morgan, popular known as the Brother Frisco. Joins me weekdays and weekend on your radio. On Mondays, it's 4 p.m. through to 9. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 4 p.m. through to 7 p.m. Thursdays and Fridays, 4 p.m. through to 9. And on Saturdays and Sundays, it's 6 a.m. through to 10 a.m. on Omega Radio, locally and internationally, where your afternoon will get better going into the evening, and your weekend will never be the same. Stay locked with Brother Frisco on your radio.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1.
Go and play this song. Don't go anywhere. You and I can stay here till 4 o'clock. I'm gonna set the line straight. Let me tell you something, people. My argument with Nikita Miller never started with Nikita Miller and Michael Holding. That is not true. My argument about Nikita Miller, for years I've argued, how can a man take 500 and odd first class wicket and the West Indies selectors for years? And as a furtherance to that argument, I'm saying the way how this man has dominated regional cricket, if me have to pick a Jamaica team purely on regional performance, I say him and I say older than him, I go with. People like Baggio were saying Nikita was not badly treated because Nikita Miller wasn't special, and because the man them couldn't bat spin. At no point for years was the argument about no world class, nothing, because we never argue about no world class. At no point did I say Nikita Miller would be world class. That is a fallacy and a lie. The argument was against our spinners, that they were not good enough, that they were just stuffing their stats because we can't bat spin. And Baggio was among those who was pushing that line. When I was arguing for Raheem Cornwall, two arguments the people them used to use against him. Him too fat, and who him really a bowl to them man in the region can't bat spin. See? It was never about we needed pace bowlers to get back to the top. Because if that was the argument, I would have agreed. I would have agreed that if we want to dominate world cricket again, we have to have a cadre of fast bowlers that can run in for people. Who would disagree with that? So that was never the argument. Because if you get 4 quality fast bowlers, what you think I got? You are going to win cricket matches. So me couldn't disagree. The only thing I would add is that fast bowlers alone wouldn't win you, because you know my argument, you need batting and bowling for win cricket. So if Badger's argument was about we need world-class fast bowlers to compete again, who would have disagreed with that? We understand the cricket more than him. That was never the argument. When me said Nikita Miller was badly treated and Rakeem Carnwall was badly treated for how long them take him out, it was about what they did in regional cricket to make the West Indies team. Not to make the West Indies team dominate the world. That is a lie and a line that is being pushed, which was never the argument. I'm going to take the song, and then Badger will be exposed even more when we come back. The song is Who Am I? By the Apostle.
Who am I? Son of the king, son of the king. Who am I? Who am I? I'm a son of the king. Who am I? The one who love sing. Who am I? The one where you praise the king. Who am I? The one that sleepless in I said, who am I? I'm a son of the king. Who am I? The one who love sing. Who am I? The one where you praise the king. Who am I? The one that sleepless in. It was just the other day when I met Christ. Never had many clothes, but came inside. Choice that I made must have been right. All around me, the youth, them did I die them. Choose the gun and them lose them life. Some of them die for the same gun and them life. That life could never worthwhile. Jesus Christ, I am a son of the king. Who am I? The one well. Blessing, I said, who am I? I'm a son of the king. Who am I? The one where love sing. Who am I? The one where you praise the king. Who am I? The one that see blessing. Next verse. Youths, this is for you, no make sense. So you no make no marginal you. No man can blow. Nothing to see the Almighty first. He will reward you for the things you do. Be a follower, not a cartoon character. Be passionate in Christ. Be passionate in Christ. Who am I? I'm a son of the king. Who am I? The one who love sing. Who am I? The one where you praise the king. Who am I? The one that sleepless in I said, who am I? I'm a son of the king. Who am I? The one who love sing. Who am I? The one where you praise the king. Who am I? The one that sleepless in. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Son of the king, son of the king. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Son of the king, son of the king. Who am I? I'm a son of the king. Who am I? The one who love sing. Who am I? The one where you praise the king. Who am I? The one that sleepless in I said, who am I? I'm a son of the king. Who am I? The one who love sing. Who am I? The one where you praise the king. Who am I? The one that sleepless in. It was just the other day when I met Christ. Never had many clothes, but came inside. Choice that I made must have been right. All around me, the youth, them did I die them. Choose the gun and them lose them life. Some of them die for the same gun and them life. That life could never worthwhile. Jesus Christ, I'm a shield. Who am I? I'm a son of the king. Who am I? The one who love sing. Who am I? The one where you praise the king. Who am I? The one that sleepless in.
All right, then. So that's Apostle playing Who Am I? Yes, Mr. Blackwood. Back with you.
Do you know that? Do you realize that in your little smart, clever way, you're trying to lump two different arguments together?
It's which two arguments? Which two arguments am I lumping?
You are trying to lump the Nikita Miller argument and also the Rakeem Carnwall argument, right, into a new argument that I brought on the thing, right? When that Nikita Miller argument and Carnwall argument get and dusted, you are trying. I said this after the Nikita Miller argument and the Carnwall argument, that in order for us to go back to our dominance, our winning performance, what we need is 4 fast bowlers like Michael Holding and Ambrose and so on.
You and I
do
could
you recognize that? Hold on. No.
You and I never argued about that, my boss. Not.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hold on. Do you realize that is the argument that is going on now, and that the Nikita Miller and Carnwall
No,
argument?
but let me tell you what you have done.
Hold on.
You're going to make me, hey, Badger, you're going to make me host the show, you know. You're going to make me host the show.
And do you realize that you're cleverly trying now to weasel in the Nikita Miller argument and the Cornwall argument into this argument about getting back to identity?
All right.
Do you realize that?
All right. So you asked me the
Yes,
question.
sir.
Let me tell you what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You are behaving like a general. You used to talk about the spinners in the region and their inability to perform at international level. That was your
argument. Yes, that was one argument.
Good.
Come now.
All right. Yes. And as a result of that argument.
No. Stop right there.
No.
Stop right there. No, I'm stopping it right there. No, do you realize now if you're going to get it back to the identity, is a different argument that no?
No, what I want you to admit on the radio.
All right. No. And do you realize that if you're calling me a liar, you're calling me a liar and two separate arguments?
You probably can be called a liar more than that. But at least let me host the program. No, you're going to make me host the program in a budget. No, you can't tell me to hold on. I've given you. I am saying. No, man, I know what you're doing, you know. You realize if you allow me to put you up on a stand, so let me go, sir. Your original argument all along was not about us picking. Let me talk, sir. Your original argument was about the lack of quality amongst regional spinners. And now saying that hold on, sir. Hold on. Hey, Badger, Mr. Hold on. You are now saying that all you were about was saying that we needed good fast bowlers to get back to the top. Badger, I would have agreed with you.
My time now? Just my time.
No, man, your time.
My time now.
Yes.
All right. Yes. My original argument was that we don't produce good spinners and we will never produce no great spinners. Not in our lifetime. We stand a greater chance of producing fast bowlers in the likes of Ambrose and
all right, so you're being fair. You're being fair. What? No, man, but you agree. Me agree with you. You said that. But were you not advocating that we mustn't pick them none at all?
Yes, because I said to them, if you're going to pick any of them, put them in a shovel.
All right. Hold on, Nick. Let me deal with that, Albert Jr. You were advocating not to pick spinners in the West Indies team.
No. I was saying to them, we are not going to get anywhere with these spinners.
No.
We are not going to get anywhere with these.
What you call anywhere? What do you call anywhere?
We are not going to dominate with these spinners. We're not going to get to the top with these
Who was
spinners.
arguing that we would get to the top with these spinners?
Me.
How could you be having an argument that I wasn't having if you counteract me, Virgin?
I was having an argument with you when I make my case about the sport.
So what did you and I used to argue? Hold on, big man. What was the argument about when me and you used to have regarding the spinners in the region? Because we had arguments. What were those?
Hold on. So you ask the question. Let me answer you.
Yes.
The spinners in the region, you and I were arguing that they're not good. It's because the batsman in the region cannot play.
All right, fine.
Okay.
You're being but you answer me. You answered me by saying yes, you did.
I'm answering you no.
Yes.
I'm answering you no.
You said that the argument we had is that the spinner them not good. Yeah, man. I mean, the argument with you and I were that the spinners were not good in in regional cricket. All right. That and my argument was what?
What is the argument now? That they are good?
And you said we mustn't pick them.
Are they good? Are they good?
You said we mustn't pick them none at all.
No. I'm asking a question. Are they good? No.
They are good enough to win. They are good enough to win us test matches.
No, hold on. Stop. You are talking. Stand where it's a spin place and then they further top at the pitch. Now, so listen.
And the bowler spin better than the Pakistan bowler.
Yes. No. Come again. Listen again.
But we outspin the bowl better than the Pakistan spinners when you say we're not good.
Pakistan not good either. So listen again to what I say again. You are raving now about some spinners. Hold on, young man. You are raving now about some spinner. One spinner out of who go to a place where is known for spinning and the back of the pitch down here. Is that what you're raving about now to come and challenge me now with that spinner no good?
All right, just for your information and your limited
No,
knowledge.
answer your question.
I'm going to
Answer
answer you.
question.
I'm going to
Is
answer
that
you.
what you're raving about?
I am going
Hold on,
to.
Mr. Again.
Then you ask me.
The question. The lion is asking you a question.
And
The
I'm
lion
going
is
to.
asking you a question.
Badger, you're not
The
right
lion is
enough.
asking you a
You're not
question.
right
Hold
enough
on,
to be
young
alive.
man.
But I'm going to
You
answer you.
are
Am I raving about us performing in Pakistan?
Are you raving about some spinners that somebody said that no good in the Caribbean? They went to a spinning country that you admit that it was impossible. The pitch was doctor, right? For spinners. Is that what you're raving about that performance, Mr. Higgins?
Let me. All right. So my time for answer. You know.
Yes or no? Yes
you
or
can't.
no?
Who is you for tell me yes or no? Man, let me answer the question. Let me answer the question.
Yes or no?
I have raved from Rakim Cornwall, went down to where was it? Afghanistan or Bangladesh.
Did you rave the Rakim Cornwall went to England?
Big man, just let me answer the question, no? You are saying,
but
you can't. No. Let me complete what I'm saying. You're not.
I asked you a question. Did you rave when Rakim Cornwall went to England?
So my time for that.
Yes.
I was raving when Moti took
when he went to a spinning paradise. Did you rave when he went to England?
So if you're not gonna make me talk, there's other callers I want to call, you know. You know why you can't make me talk.
Let the public see that Orville is not answering.
All right. So he about when don't make it turn it down. Thank you very much. The argument that Badger is coming, I am raving now because they put up on a doctored pitch in Pakistan, is not true. When Rakim Cornwall took 10 wickets down, was it Afghanistan? I was on radio the next morning saying people on a seat, given the conditions, this is what Jimbo can do. When Moti took 10 wickets, who was it against? Could have been Bangladesh. I was raving that seat people, given the conditions, our spinners can do a job. I was raving when now that Warwick and company went to Pakistan and did a job. So Badger's argument that I'm now raving about what we do on a doctored pitch is foolful and stupid. But what Badger and his lack of intelligence can't even tell it. If they doctor a pitch to suit their spinners, because that's why they doctor the pitch, you know. Next call here, sir. Because they doctor the pitch to suit their spinners and we outbowled their spinners in their road condition, I have to rave. Badger is not intelligent enough to understand that. It doesn't matter whether it was a doctored pitch or not. It was doctored to favor spin. And the spinners that we used to criticize were better at it than Pakistan were. I am raving about that because we used to give the spinner them in the Caribbean such a hard time. Hug up that. But over with Badger. Don't give me a next guy.
Yes, it's tax time. March 17 is the due date for your income tax returns. Self-employed individuals are required to file their annual returns SO4 and estimated return SO4A with income tax, education tax, NHT, and NIS due and payable on one return. Companies are required to file the ITO2, which is the annual return, and the estimated return ITO7. Visit jamaicatax.gov.jm or call 888-TAX-HELP for details. Tax Administration Jamaica, working together to serve you even better.
Need to brighten up your dimly lit spaces while saving on electricity? Look no further. Fosbridge is having an up to 50% off solar lighting sale from now until February 28. Solar garden lamps, wall mounts, and solar flood lamps. Visit us in Kingston, Mandeville, Draxall, and Montego Bay. Call us at 876-937-5099. Don't miss this solar lighting sale from now until February 28. Open Sundays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, let's go back on the line. Enough for that man who can't tell the truth. Hello. Yeah, line it up. People, Badger and I have never had an argument. If Badger claims all he was doing was saying in order to get back to the top, we need high quality fast bowling. Why would I disagree with that? How can a man say to me, say, in order to get back to the top, we need back a fast bowling quartet like Marshall and Garner? Why would I disagree with any such thing? How can that be? That is like saying in order to get back us to the top, we need batsmen like Greenwich and Haynes and Vivden. How me could I disagree with that? Next call. Hello.
Watching.
Yeah, QC.
Zidane there.
No, Zidane Ghana football. Zidane them high out Zidane for do the Jamaica Trinidad game.
You know, when they try to work out a little argument, I don't really want to defend nobody's side, whether your side or Zidane side. What was the argument about going to Pakistan and win and going to Australia and win? Some of that never really.
I maintain that going to Pakistan under conditions that we found far more difficult and challenging was a more impressive performance than against Australia in conditions that we liked.
All right, I'm going to ask that question. Also, America and Canada, which one is rank higher in football? America, right?
USA, I would think, yeah.
All right. So if you go to America and beat America in a conditions where both favorable to the Americans and the Jamaicans, and Jamaica beat them, right?
Yes.
Listen me out. And you go to Mexico, which is ranked lower than America,
yes,
and beat them in the Azteca, which I never feel more impressive.
I made that point yesterday in a QC. I made the point.
Hear, you know.
Oh, you never hear. But let me tell you what I said to the people yesterday. Australia beat us by 8 runs. 8 runs. In footballing terms, that's like a 1-0 victory. Them we squeeze away. We beat Pakistan in Pakistan by 120 other runs. In other words, we didn't just beat them. We gone with them. We whacked them in cricketing terms. A 120 odd run win in such a close game is a massive deal. And the man them said them give the Australia team the edge because it was a bigger opponent. I made a point yesterday. If we go to Argentina and beat them 1-0, Argentina is the number 1 ranked team in a world football.
Yeah.
But we give them 1-0 because the margin of victory between us, what we do in Australia and what we do in Pakistan is also part of my argument. If we go to Argentina and squeeze out a little 1-0, late in the game, a ball come off a man, Cheng kind of in the goal, 1-0. And then we go up to Mexico, up to the Azteca where Jamaican teams have struggled before.
They can't breathe, they can't not.
Yeah, and beat them 4-1. Is it necessarily true that beating Argentina 1-0 down at Buenos Aires or whatever the capital is more impressive than beating Mexico 4-0 up Azteca? My answer to that is no.
Yeah, man, I say Pakistan hot and cold. But we understand the hot and cold, but the mere fact say you fix the pitch, how you want to fix it. Nobody can say fix it because the man beat you have a TV in the first match. You know?
There you go.
So if you come back and make a turnaround, it's like
in a week, in conditions that normally you struggle.
No, the English word impressive, I beat them, you know.
I don't know. That
the problem.
Is a lot of things beat them. Honesty is one of them as well. West Indies are weak to spinners. Them themselves are telling me this over the years now, QC. People like Badger, you know. I said we spinner them no good, none at all. Just pick anybody.
Like, I mean, I waste much time, but
went into an arena where them say, all right, spin fest now. And our no good spinners could outbowl the spinners of the home team and beat them. And all of a sudden that is not something to be impressed about.
You know, remind me of West Indies behind a trail 1-0 in our series at England. The man came up on a grass top. Here you got Old Trafford where you have on gloves, you can't breathe, a frost come out of your mouth and you beat them.
Yeah.
Something like that.
They
come with 4-prong face on a green top thing and then carry in a place well cool. Everybody have to have on sweater and 3 shirts.
There you go.
And you beat them.
Then that may I tell you, using your example, my argument is conditions. Now, Canada is not ranked anywhere close to Argentina in a football. We go to Argentina in nice, sunny conditions and get 1-0. Or beat them 1-0. Or we go down to Canada and I want cool place where we not used to nothing like this. The man them a freeze or wear 3, 4, and 5 shots and squeeze them full of. I tell me say the Argentina victory must necessarily be a more impressive win because Argentina rank higher.
Basic
reason
kind of
that.
impressive to me.
Sure.
When Killer explained how much the standard there in terms of if I use decoy, bus and all of them think that's gonna beat them, man, because them actually have put you in a frenzy. Really?
All right.
Them put you in a frenzy to make you get scared like say boy you can't idle, you can't go your state of mind already. Me say when the man go up on the mall, you know, brother. Nobody can up on the mall when them go up on the mall, you know.
It's a whole party. But QC, make we left it. Because they must say really.
Cool.
All right. Make we go back on that. A man say we can't get back to the top unless we have some quality fast ball. And that's all him did I said. Me and me disagree. Lie. That was never me and you quarrel, my boss. I'm not saying you never said that at any point. But that was never the reason, the length of argument we did have about spinners, not the reason. You never rate them because you don't think them could help with nothing. They. Next call. Hello.
This is Lloyd, a new caller.
Oh, new caller Lloyd. Big up yourself, sir. What say you today?
But me know, but sometimes I mean, you waste your energy going over the same thing over and over. That topic where you love. You know you're passionate about things.
Yes.
You know, but it doesn't come across good. And stop talking about that.
Lloyd is.
Come off of him sometime.
They talk about me. So that's.
You don't. It is true. Take a constructive criticism.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love the program.
Yes, sir.
I love it. I really do. But you know, sometimes.
Keep chipping. Hello?
That you can tone it down sometimes.
That's your take, and I respect your opinion.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I listen below with you sometimes. I would work. I said, Bella is my very good friend. I know when I hear you say something like that, speak nicely, but lack substance. And, you know, I don't think that's the way you should talk.
So let me say it.
Your caller.
Let me say it again, sir.
I don't think so, personally.
All right, and I'm
And again, no.
Hold on. I'm going to say it again. So I'm not sure you're going. Bello, your friend Bello, who regularly goes on other program and lambasts me. You don't realize that.
I've never listened.
But I'm telling you.
This is the one I do listen.
No, but I'm telling you. Lord of mercy, brother. You and Bello are friends. So he can tell you how he regularly goes on other program. He's not brave enough or intellectual enough to take me on directly. He has issues with me. But he no sports and him not bright like me. So he goes on other platforms and criticizes.
I'm not sure about the brightness. Because I know Bello for them ago.
No.
Bright boy.
Hold on. If he thought he was bright enough and knowledgeable enough to take me on, why you think him keep running elsewhere to
and condolence to his family, his brother Philip.
Oh yeah. Because Bella is no. Me not like for you the death part. Bella I good you off the program. But I'm asking you this. If Bella thought he was bright enough and knowledgeable enough to take me on, why doesn't he do it? Why does he have to run to other platforms to badmouth? Anything where Bella get, him have to take.
As I said to you, sir, I have not listened to any other sport.
Yeah, man, but I tell you, up to this week, more than one time.
A brighter mind would not pay attention to that than
man.
to your station.
Brighter minds go and let Bella know that all you do is
at times to me.
Yes, and Bella sound how? The fact that Bella gone on the next station and criticize me, how does he sound to you?
No, but a bright mind would not pay that any mind.
Oh, so the bright mind would go up on another platform and criticize a man?
No, man, you ignore.
No. Me I talk about what. All right.
And ignore.
Okay, so I'm petty. I take your advice. What would your advice be to Bella?
Well, both you need to stop it if it goes that way.
Okay. All right. What else you have?
Back to the Pakistan, Australia.
Yes.
Are the more substantive thing.
Yes.
Well, it's two parameters prevail.
Yeah.
In the cricket.
Yeah.
I agree with you that the conditions is one and the players are another.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know when to measure the two, put them in the balance and measure which one would tilt the scale more than the other. I don't know, but I would believe that a beating in Australia,
yeah,
a win in Australia, to me, would be more substantive than a win in Pakistan. Because the two of them batting on the same pitch, the two of them, and if you beat Pakistan by so much.
We were batting in conditions that one we were batting on a pitch, my boss, that we are accustomed to. One we were batting on a pitch and against a type of attack
but I don't know
constant.
If one or the other is more.
But did you watch the? Did you watch?
I tell you something about.
No man,
Pakistan.
let me just tell you, because we have to run now. The break is here. Did you watch that series in Pakistan or indeed in Australia?
No, I did not watch it.
You are disqualified from talking about it.
But I'll give you a little synopsis.
No. We have to leave it there. If you did not watch those two games, then you are in no position to take me on home. But we have to leave it there.
All right. Let's say that is so. But just let me tell something about Pakistan.
No man, we have to run. We have to. No man, irrelevant.
And we went to Pakistan and bowled them out for less than 100.
Irrelevant.
Pakistan is a team you cannot put
You did not see them on that pitch, so you can't talk. You're not qualified to discuss that. We have to run. We have to run.
But you never see Bradman back yet. You don't
Take
know
the break.
who
Take the break.
holds the Bradman.
Take the break.
It's our business to know how much is being spent in what areas, from education to healthcare.
From roads to security, because our taxes help pay for it.
So, the national budget is our business.
The national budget is my business.
It is my business.
The national budget is my business and yours.
The national budget is everybody's business because it impacts every Jamaican. Visit the Ministry of Finance's website at mof.gov.jm for more information.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, and Fosrich. All right, so in Sports in a Minute, let me just give you an update in this game between Jamaica and the Leeward Islands. Now, this is getting a little worrying. Jamaica made, what was that, 337? And the Leewards are now 264 for 5. So they are, you do the maths, 337, 264 for 5. Hayden Walsh is on 29 and Jamar Hamilton is on 59. And these two are threatening to push the Jamaicans all the way. So at the moment, it looks like a keen contest for first innings points. Jamaica 337, Leewards 264 for 5, trailing by 56. We're coming back after the break. Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Western Sports, the sports people. Megamart, best value by far. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146. And Fosrich.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Fosrich, everybody's getting a solar water heater. $20,000 deposit. 6 months to pay. What a deal. Fosrich Financing.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, people, we have an interview at 3:45. Right, Nick, line it up. Camperdown Classic. It's a sponsored interview. So we only have 10 minutes left on the program. We'll go back online. Hello.
Hello.
Lady C, how you doing?
Hi, Orville. Okay. I'll tell you how I am in a few, right?
Yeah.
Just want to say hello to you and to Zidane, wherever he is, the callers, the listeners. And I want to big up a former caller here, Rust.
Russ Butler.
Orville.
Yes.
That's correct, Rust Butler. Orville, I'm a little put off, and I'll tell you why. KLS Sports FM 89 has developed into what I would consider a 5 or close to a 5-star brand. Now, there has been some attempt recently to rebrand the station. Obviously, the new owners want to rebrand the station Omega Radio. However, I just want to say that to maintain a 5-star status, the telephone service is absolutely horrible. This is my 14th call to try to get to this station. Something has to be done about that. It doesn't augur well for the new brand.
All right. What I can tell you is that they have promised us a new line by next week. So let's see how that one works.
I'm not sure if it's a new line, but
a line that will be easier on the callers. So let's see how that one works.
All right. I haven't been, as you know, I have kind of divorced or separated from cricket, but I want to call you another time about pitch and passion. But for now, I want to ask you a question. You said that you can't comment on a match unless you have seen it. Is that correct?
No. There are two matches. Western is in Australia, where we win, and Western is beating Pakistan in Pakistan. My argument is that based on the pitch condition in that Pakistan game, a pitch that was turning square from ball one, and Western is known deficiency to bat spin. Generally to bat spin, but worse to bat spin as prodigious as what we were seeing. In order to truly understand my argument about conditions being why me give that Pakistan win the edge, you would have had to see the game. You cannot appreciate what I'm saying about what we did there unless you saw the conditions that we were playing under. In the same way, ladies, see, if I tell you that we beat Argentina 1-0 in Argentina, but we go up at the cool in Canada and beat them, let's say we beat them 4-0. And I'm making the case that boy, the 4-0 they're not talk about. You to them are weird, you'd have to understand and see the conditions. Otherwise, you are not in a position to understand what I say, and therefore not in a position to challenge what I say. That's my argument.
All right. A question for you, Orville.
Yes.
Suppose I viewed the two matches on film. Am I in a position to comment on it?
No, man, they're not film. I wasn't at either game. What you call a film? Your TV?
Yes.
No, then of
course. When you say you have to watch the game.
No, man, I mean live, you know. You know, I mean, I never down to Australia, I never down to Pakistan. But I watch the thing on the TV every bar.
All right. Moving along, and I know time is of the essence.
Yeah.
I wanted to depart from the cricket discussion to discuss what I think is a kind of premature retirement of Jahil Hyde.
Right.
Jahil Hyde.
Let me just tell you, ladies, you have 5 minutes. You have 5 minutes exactly. I have a sponsored interview at 3:45.
Okay, fine.
All right, go.
No, I'm just the reason I raise this is because you have all of these very young and promising and talented athletes that are, have been given like status of phenoms. I'm talking about like Jahil Hyde, like Christopher Taylor. And the reason I'm calling about this is the transition from amateur to professional. There seemed to be something going amiss right there. Now, Jahil Hyde was a 2-time world under 20 14 hurdles champion, Olympic youth champion in the 100 hurdles, a gold medal in the 110 hurdles. And yet he's ending his career at age 28, ranked 5th as fastest among Jamaican runners in his, so it's a little troubling, and I think it's a developmental issue. Then you look at somebody like Christopher Taylor, who has been banned from the sport from November, and I think him coming back sometime in May of this year. You know, these big and talented athletes don't seem to be transitioning well to the professional side. But we'll talk again.
All right, ladies.
What do you think? You have time?
There are some people who still feel Jailite should have turned to football. You know, that's one of the arguments making the rounds. Because you know he was a fantastic schoolboy footballer.
Oh yes.
And people were questioning whether he made the right choice or not. My argument to that is that as a youngster, as a teenager, he was the best in the world, as I heard. So if a man choose what he was best in the world at, to something that probably he wasn't even the best in his country at, then it was a decision worth understanding. Yeah. So
okay, we'll talk again.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, squeeze one more before the interview, Nick. Oh, Nick said we are low. Which number? Oh, the 613. All right, 613-9129. That's the one. We have about 3 minutes. We do whoever call on that because we have a sponsored interview with the Camperdown Classics. So may I leave on this note? Don't let such man and such man lie, but they were always saying that we could play spinners. Not gossip. Me now make the fight with the African world. Many days and many weeks. That's all we talk about. Them spinner, them not good. Them can't go get an appeal. So when them win games, not 1, not 2, not 3. Remember LeBron going down to Cleveland. When them winning games and them sister them can't win games, uno hug up that Orville win that argument. Next car.
Hello, good evening, Orville.
Doc, you have 3 minutes. Uninterrupted.
Yeah, man, what I want to say is simple. I don't think, Orville, I think I know enough about cricket that if I see replays and read of reports on the match, I can form a fair opinion of what the conditions of play were. I don't think I have to see.
How many replays? How many replays?
I never watched the game, and I have a fair idea of the challenges that they face in Pakistan.
All right, yeah, your fair idea can't be compared to mine. I have a real idea.
No, but Orville, what is the conclusion you would have drawn from the game that I would not have drawn? I saw a report. I read about it. I saw reports. I saw videos from the game. I saw the level of turn. I knew that the first wicket was turning more than the second wicket. All of those things I saw.
You're not going to get a full understanding.
So what you are saying? No, that's not it. You just saying that.
All right, let me tell you.
Tell me what about the game that you are aware of
that you are not aware of.
Not be aware of.
What was peculiar about the guards that the batsmen were taking?
That has to do with technique.
No. That may ask you.
And different people.
Doc, that's not. Doc, we have 3 minutes. Doc.
Different people will use different
techniques. Right, so Doc,
different techniques.
Listen, Doc, we have 3 minutes. Make the point. You said the fact that you don't know what happened regarding the guard that the man took in the match.
I know.
What happened?
I saw
then tell me what.
I saw people trying to sweep from the first.
I know that. May ask you about guard, and you can't answer.
That the reporters. What you're saying is that the reporters from the game are useless.
So let me ask you the question, Doc. I'm saying if you can use highlights alone, answer me this: what was about
the TV and watch the game?
Answer.
But
what did you learn about the guard that every West End batsman was taking?
And those absurd guards that they took just shows their weakness.
Tell me what was the absurd guard that you don't know?
That's the reason why they struggle so much. Because even when you bat in a spinner, there is.
All right, Doc. You never know that. The replay wouldn't tell you that. Every West Indian batsman was batting for half stop.
Which time Lara changed his guard significantly when he was playing against
Doc,
ball as opposed
call
to when
me tomorrow.
He was playing balls that weren't
call me tomorrow. If you never watch the game, you can't know that. You can't know that every West Indian batsman changed them guard, and that was significant.
I know what you're talking about, but you can form a very good opinion of what went on in a game.
Well, me I go understand the game better than you, Doc. You never watch, and I watch. That's all me. We have to take the break now, though. And then our sponsored Camperdown interview will become.
Tate's Pharmacy, Clarendon's super pharmacy, your one-stop solution for all your needs. We've got you covered. From prescription items to household essentials, toys, electronic items, and even an internet cafe. Come fill your prescription and stop at our deli for a scrumptious meal. Visit us at Shop 27 Bargain Village Mall, 35 Main Street, Maple in Clarendon, or call us at 986-2324 or 786-2222. You can WhatsApp your prescription to us at 876-313-8980 for a hassle-free experience. Tate's Pharmacy is a proud sponsor of Clarendon College football team. Thank you for choosing Tate's Pharmacy, Clarendon's super pharmacy.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers pride themselves in being professionals in the field of insurance broking, claim settlement, and risk management services for over 35 years. We offer a wide range of insurance services, including motor, property, liability, accident, life, and international health for individuals and companies at competitive rates. Call 926-3572 or visit 7.5 Haining Road, Kingston 5, or shop number 3, James Plaza, Mandeville. Call 625-6804 or visit online spectrumjamaica.com. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standards.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so like we promised you an interview with the organizers for the Camperdown Classic. We understand we have Mr. Courtney Brooks online. Mr. Brooks, how are you, sir?
Good afternoon. I'm good enough.
No. You are good, but this line is not great. Can we make that link? Say something again, Mr. Brooks.
Good afternoon.
No, that can't work. Hang up and call back. All right, so we are about to re-engage. Leeward Islands now 273 for 6 now. So we have gotten another wicket. Remember them chasing 337. So that is you can do the maths. So Raheem Cornwall has come. You know, with Jimbo, is the Zidane go out quickly, or will take with the game from Jamaica. If him batter hour, then them go and get first. So we want, as much as me rate Jimbo, we don't know me feel about Jimbo. We don't want him stay there too long. I lie, I know 337 we make, a 320 we make. So we 273. So the lead is by 47. So Leeward's now 47 at the scorecard. We're trying to get back Mr. Courtney Brooks, member of the organizing committee for the Camperdown Classic. We're trying to remake the link. All right, Mr. Brooks.
Good afternoon, sir, again.
Much better, my boss. Much better.
Yeah, man. The line behaving like how Nunes is misfiring for Liverpool.
Boy. Boy, if you're talking about misfiring on my side, it's a bit of a talk about, but that's for another time and place. Tell us about the Camperdown Classic. Just remind us when and where.
Well, the Classic is this Saturday, starting at 9 p.m. At the National Stadium.
Yes.
It's going to be a spectacle. Very, very interesting meet. We have a lot of top athletes coming out to be on display along with schools. Some of our top high schools going to be on display also. Right. So it's going to be a great meet where I'm encouraging the supporters to just come out and just enjoy a day full of athletics.
What are the events at this Camperdown Classic?
All right. The event on show is going to be the 60 meter, 100 meter, 400 meters for senior men and women, 800 for all classes, 4x1, 4x4 for all classes, sprint medley. And we are also doing the long jump, doing triple jump, and doing high jump. And we are reintroducing the pole vault at the meet.
Yeah.
Pole vault is something that is taking off. It was done at the Youngster Golson track meet, which is among maybe the few meets that are doing pole vault. So we are adding to the mix to help to bring back the sport to Jamaica. And we are happy to say that we have 23 competitors down to compete in the pole vault, which is good.
Interesting. That doesn't sound bad at all. What kind of admission are we talking about, Mr. Brooks?
The admissions for the meet is $1,000 for adults, $500 for children under 12 and children with ID.
All right, good. I understand that you could also have an what do you call it? An honoree. Somebody
Yeah.
who you'll be honoring at the meet
say,
itself.
Yeah, as you say, it's the 20th staging, and every year we normally have an honoree. This year, although it is the 20th stages, the Camperdown Classic has been in existence for 21 years. Due to COVID, we had to miss a year, so this is the 20th stages.
Right.
And this year we are honoring the founder of the Camperdown Classic, which is Miss Cynthia Cook, that founded Camperdown Classic along with Mr. Glenn Mills. They are also the founders of Racers Track Club.
All right.
So we are honoring Miss Cook this year.
Yes.
A past principal of the school also.
I understand that among the participants will be members of the Racers Track Club, so we never know who Glenn might be running out.
Yeah, man. Well, I can give you people, maybe give you two names.
Yeah.
All right. So they just got Javon Powell into their camp, so he's going to be there. We have the reigning world 400 meter champion Antonio Watson that is going to be on showcase also, and I would say the man that is very unlucky in getting a medal in the 100 meter final, Oblique Civil,
yes,
to be on show. Last year he PB by running 47.44, doing his personal best. He has gotten stronger and even gotten better and faster. So I expect to get maybe a next PB from him at this meet this week. And for me, I think that is going to be one of the pick races for the meet. But I have something else to disclose that maybe it's a record. I don't know if anywhere in the world or ever in Jamaica you are going to have 157 each of the 100 meter spread about over 7 classes for both gender, male and female at the classic. We have 1,265 entrants for the 100 meter.
What?
Exactly. And I tell you, it's very, very encouraging for the sport, because guess what? We were competing with Western Relay, and I am happy to say that we have 85 schools and clubs going to be present at Camperdown Classic this Saturday.
85 schools.
Between the clubs and schools. And out of that, we have 30 schools that are outside of Kingston, St. Andrew, and St. Catherine.
I was about to ask you that. What's the spread like between rural and urban? But you said 30 schools from the rural parts will be traveling up to the stadium.
Exactly.
On Saturday.
So it adds to the support that they give to Camperdown Classic. It adds to the support. It adds to the uniqueness of Camperdown Classic. That is a development need that is sanctioned by World Athletics, sanctioned by J3, sanctioned by ISA, and it also helps with the qualification of boys and girls champs. So we always get the support. It's a meet that is run tight and very organized.
Yeah, man, I like the sound
so the
of
support, that. So the support is testament to Camperdown Classic over the year. And in the 20, as I said, the 20th stadium, it is a blessing for us.
All right, let me zoom in a little closer. You know that a lot of these pre-champs meet are for teams, high schools, to kind of know where they are and what to fine tune and thing. Going up to champs.
Exactly.
What has been the significance in that preparation of the Camperdown Classic? So for the teams, what do they say the Camperdown Classics will do, or what will they get from it leading up to champs? Generally, if I had to ask you that, what would you say?
Well, leading up to champs, as I said, because of the competitiveness of the schools, the turnout is great.
Right.
So they will get to compete at their maximum and giving their best performance. And as I say, those who did not achieve the qualifying marks or chance before, they will get the opportunity to do it at Camperdown Classic.
Yeah. And because
And
there are
that is
so many
part of the
sprinters, because there are so many sprinters, you're saying that, because you said over 1,000 people enter for the sprints. If nothing else, the Camperdown Classic will give a fair indication of who the top sprinters will be at chance.
Exactly. As we said, Camperdown Classic is dubbed the showcase for sprinters.
Right.
And over over 10 countries out of the Caribbean are going to be represented at the Classic. And the next 6 countries outside of the Caribbean are going to be present at the meet.
Wow. So have these people started to arrive yet? Today's what? Today's Thursday.
Yeah, but some are here, but to point out too, everything as an overseas representative, and that absolute testament of athletics in Jamaica and the quality of high schools that we have.
Every school in Jamaica has an overseas representative.
If you check it, you can go on Rasta and bring up the schools, and you will see it.
All 80 schools that are there have at least one person who are
if you go on Rasta, you can check it.
That is interesting.
Every school, I can repeat it, every school have.
I usually think only the schools that are contending for titles would be bringing in overseas.
Tell you. You have representative from Antigua and Barbuda, Bahamas, Barbados, Belize. We even have someone coming from Cote d'Ivoire going to be there. We have Dominica, Grenada, Guyana, India, Kenya, Panama, St. Lucia, Turks and Caicos, Uganda, Trinidad and Tobago going to be represented.
Yeah,
I just like to just go some of the sponsors that stick with us during over the period of time.
Yeah.
We lost one of our big sponsors this year, and we like to just thank those who are stuck with us. Some past students came on board and is helping us. As I said, we are, as of this morning, we are Western Union.
Yes.
And the community members led by Ms. Camille Allen Walters, just big up to those members. They know themselves, they have put in the work, and as I say, the work is going to be shown on Saturday at the Classic.
Mr. Courtney Brooks, let me ask you one question. Are you based in Clarendon?
Repeat?
Your family does it?
Yeah, man, from Clarendon.
You know me.
Clarendon.
You know me. Are you goodly related?
Could be.
From North Clarendon.
Yeah, man.
So
Clarendon, close to Chopperton.
You know James Hill?
Yes.
My grandparents were Brooks. My grandfather is Brooks, you know, and it's James Hill him come from.
Well, maybe we are related, you know?
You never
maybe
know. Because you and I have roots in the same part of Clarendon.
Yeah.
So you never know. If you have money, as I think you are, then we are cousins here, sir.
All right,
all right.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man, I'm big up for the
company.
Thank
you to your company, you know, because you're a part of our sponsorship, and we thank you.
Yes, man, I know that. So, I know it go. The Camperdown people wanted, you know it go. We don't have nothing to press it. So we are here. Youth is carried out, sir, and we talk again before
all right, that. Thank you very much. Cool. Thank you very much. Top of the evening.
Yeah, man. All right, the program done enough, people. That's it, you know. Just remember, don't let them telling on a lie. No lies must be told. And that's the thing going for me now. We can't beat me with the truth. These people were telling us that they were always okay with us carrying spinners to subcontinent. Lie them. They used to say the spinner them no good where we are going with them. They never specify where they can go from where they can't go. Lie. The other lie is that me and man used to have an argument varied about we need pacers to take us back to the top. Lie. Because me know we need pacers to take us back to the top. Me know that. Argument was never about top or nothing. It was about them money. I forget them opportunities to play West Indies cricket. And we have seen that when they pick them, they can win games. Conditions suit. One more winning set of argument for them to try to go out. Good sir. Big up Nick. Nick, you say tomorrow you have to come on and come DJ. Because them play a song where them say you. I don't know why they tell like say you are the truth. You have to laugh. But big up yourself, you. I never know you're that talent. People join us tomorrow. Same time, same place. The name is Euclid Solar.
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting